Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the Mandem talk. We are here, man. Wednesday, international break is over. Football is around the corner. I don't know whether we're going to say that a bit prematurely because, boy, it's against Liverpool of all teams, man. You know what I mean? Could we win back-to-back games? Will Liverpool lose 3 in a row? It's all going to be a madness, man. But big up to everyone who's locked in right now. Apologies on the lateness. I was just sorting a few things out. But big up to everyone who's locked in right now. And big up my guy, Texino. Whoopsie. What are you telling me, man?
What are you telling me, man? What are you telling me, man? Big up the Mandem. Big up the chat. Smash the likes. What's the Mandem saying, man?
Come on, man. We outside, man. We're here. Energy. You feel me? I feel like I'm a bit refreshed right now. I've been chilling, man. International break. I can't lie to you, bro. I've just been chilling, bro. You feel me? Like I've not been doing a madness on the streams. I've been. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm recharging my batteries. You feel me? And whatnot. But yeah, big up to you. Big up to Rhino in the building as well. Rhino, what are you saying, bro?
There, man. We're there, man. Listen, international breaks my time to just not even think about football. So yeah, man. Right now we're just. Bro, like I tell everyone, buckle up for this ride. Yeah, it's not what you think. Like, you know, right now we're gonna talk about the Liverpool game. We're gonna start building all of that momentum, and we're gonna go through that whole thing all over again. Obviously, we're football fans. We want to win a game and enjoy it, but yeah, we're in a mad place. But big up the chat as always. Big up Tex. Big up Uncle Nuruddin. I need one of them posters. I need one. One.
Come on, man.
Still.
He's got it there, man. Glaze is out, Radcliffe out, man. No messing around.
No messing
You know what I mean?
Still.
Nuruddin, how are you, man? You got a herbal tea and that?
And
what are you saying, man?
Palestine. Yeah, big up people.
Word.
Big up to the people, man. Love to all of you. Love to everybody in the chat. Yeah, we're here. I got the cup of tea, you know me. Got that cuppa. We're having it. We're mad for it. Let's go. Building up to the big one on Sunday. Will I be evicted? I'm bringing a security with me, so I should not be evicted from Saeed's on Sunday. I'm bringing a security with me, so that I shall not. I will have the housing people's rights people there. I should have lawyers outside, and I'll bring all of that. There'll be a gang anyway. I'll make sure Saeed is not kicking me out when I laugh because we can see because of Maguire madness.
Yeah. But listen, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Smash a like on the video. Yeah, man. Are we actually happy to be back? Like, are you guys like one of them ones where you know, normally you're like, come on, we're back. But do you feel like it's one of them ones where you get that urge from Man United? Do you feel like there's like one of them ones where, oh, Man United playing? Or is it when we build momentum? You feel me? Like, let me start with you, Tex. You know, like, do you feel like you kind of resonate with Man United right now in the sense of like you want them to be playing games? Is it one of them? You know, when you have to go finish, you finish 2 weeks here, you got a break from school, yeah, and you know that kind of like that Sunday night, you know the ones there where you know you got school the next day. Is it that feeling?
Every weekend, I get that every weekend. As soon as Sunday night football is done, thoughts work next morning. Yeah, it's a drop. I think leading up to this Sunday, bro, it's backs against the wall. Backs against the wall. Obviously, us United fans, we want to see those away limbs in the Anfield, that little left corner there. But being very honest, obviously, Liverpool, is that 4 losses on the bounce?
No, it's 2 losses right now. 3 losses in all competitions.
3.
2 in the Premier League.
3 losses in all competitions. Now, even how you're, like, if you look how they're playing, it's very bland. There's nothing really there. So if we could rattle them, like kind of against the run of play, bro, I'll take it. I'll take anything now. But realistically, man, we might get a whooping. And you know, we're one of those teams. When a team's like in bad form and they play us, magically they find their feet, don't they? So yeah, man, it could be a bad day. It could be a bad day on Sunday.
We haven't won there. If you want to look at the record, we've not beaten them since 2016. Wayne Rooney.
Rooney, roof for the net.
Yeah, roof for the net. You know what I mean? We've been beaten. You know that scoreline. They showed us 7-0. Liverpool are toying around with us on their social media, showing us they beat us 7-0. We lost there 4-0. We've lost their. It's been brutal. Obviously, Old Trafford, forget that. But I'm talking about Anfield. There has been a few draws. We did draw there last year. Should have won it last year. We drew there, I think, the year before that. After the 7-0, we drew 0-0. So there's been a few draws mixed with the batterings and everything. You feel me? Like it's one of them ones. For you, this is a lot for you. You went to Liverpool uni. You know what I mean? This is a lot for me as well. Like, bro, like I can't stand Liverpool, man. This should be our moment to inflict a bit of pain onto them. But you call this team Bottle Job FC, Nuruddin. Do you have any faith? Is there anything that says to you, you know what, man? We got this. We might have something.
It's not just a team, Saeed. This football club has been Bottle Job FC for a long, long time. 13 years in counting. But even on the Fergie was papering over the cracks, that's where the Bottle Job football club started.
Yeah.
Because Manchester United were no longer in the market to get players that are worthy of wearing a Manchester United shirt. So that's why we left with mediocre FC. And mediocre FC can never handle the pressure going to Anfield. But they did last season. I still now and again think about that miss Harry Maguire. And I think about how ridiculous it was, people blaming Xerxes. It wasn't Xerxes. You're not going to get the ball perfectly on your place. You've got to control it and do what you need to do. And the madness about it, I think was it Kobe that was behind him? Somebody was behind Maguire. All I had to do was let it go. Let it go, man. If I was, let it go. You know what I mean? So there's a bit of a, I don't know who it is, mine or maybe your end. There is a bit of an echo. But people, let us know in the chat if you can hear that. But at the end of the day, for me, I expect zilt. Anything's a bonus side. A point there is a bonus. And it's the only game where I never ask about how we play. As long as we get a result. As long as we get a result. I don't care if we put 20 people on that goal line. I don't care. I care about at the end of the game, what does it say? But to win there would be incredible. I think to win there would give Ruben era a lift, a much needed lift psychologically, emotionally, and you know, then you can think can Manchester United have a momentum and go on a run. And it would be an incredible thing. We've not won a game in almost a year that he's been in charge, back to back, 2 Premier League games back to back. So to do it there and to put them in the more hell would be incredible. But I'm not expecting that. And the thing what I will say in terms of being what the game is, I hate games after the international break. But I am saying this, it's at least the last game of the weekend, if I'm not right. We're playing the last game of the weekend.
Yes.
It's the last game of the weekend. So everybody should be back. We might even get one training session in there or 2, because the majority of them are reporting back in it. Are the players
Mazraoui's back apparently. Lisandro isn't back. But yeah, apart from that,
why is Lisandro?
Yeah, what's happening with Lisandro as well?
He's still not fit yet, man.
No. I thought you meant back from Argentina. I'm talking about players traveling back from their clubs.
Sorry. Yeah, no. He didn't travel.
Nations. Because that's what you always look at, is that they don't have enough time and then the game has to be played. Like the last international, it was horrendous.
It's only Casemiro, and I don't know if even Ogata even played for Uruguay, you know. I think it's only
traveled though. But he traveled, no?
I don't know if he traveled. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if he's traveled or not. I only know Casemiro, Cunha have traveled far. Obviously, Cameroon for Ahmad and
Ivory Coast.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? They're already back in training. I just seen Mbumo, you know, dancing around. I don't know if you've seen that video of Aiden Heaven on Snapchat. So he's dancing around. So apart from that, not really has traveled. Delit stayed at home. He didn't get picked for the national team. Lenny Euro. Neither did Xerxes as well. Mason Mount didn't get picked for England. Luke Shaw didn't. Maguire didn't. It's only really Dorgu, Bruno Fernandes.
So let's count them. Bruno,
but Diego Dalot even played against
but they travelled. So Diego Dalot, Bruno, Mbeumo, Ahmad, Casemiro, Cunha, so about 7 or 8 or 9 left Manchester United to go and play football. Okay. Yeah. Well, at the end of the Sesko, So about 10 players left. 10 players were picked for their national team.
Yeah.
and the rest of them stayed at home. So at the end of the day, we're the last, so at least can get a couple of training. So there's no excuse. You know how I usually give the excuse and say, you know what?
Man said Dallon's resting at his house, bro.
What you telling me? Is there something that you should tell us? Something that you know? Are you telling us that if Diego Dallon and Basta getting a meal for two? Cozy night, a bottle of wine.
Cozy night, man. It's crazy out here.
And a bottle of wine. Meal for two.
No, but honestly, though, when you actually look at this,
I'm saying, let me just finish the point. What I was saying, that the excuse is not there. Like the last international, we came back and then we had to play at 12:30. Was that right? Or
no, we played against Man City. We played Man City.
Man City on the Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday?
No, it was Sunday, 4:30, same time.
Oh, okay. So we have no excuse then. We got seriously got no excuse now.
Yeah, I know.
Because majority of the players have already back. Is there any internationals tonight? Any big games?
None.
There you go.
Everything's done.
Big up to all the African clubs, African countries, not clubs who qualified. By the way.
South Africa and
big up to everybody who's qualified, man. Yeah, hold tight. Man. Nigeria have to play the African playoffs, then maybe get Colombia or Venezuela. If it's Colombia, big up all my Niger, man, but hold tight. You stay there.
Yeah.
If it's Colombia.
No, but real talk, though. Like, it's one of them ones where Liverpool right now are vulnerable, innit? But what better team to play than Man United? I know it sounds really weak, man. I feel like it sounds weak, yeah. You know when you say, you know when you're playing FIFA, and you're like, yo, man, let me just get my confidence back up, man. You get me? Like, let me play my man to get my confidence back up. Who's not good on FIFA here? Anyone man not good on FIFA here, yeah?
I wanted to play you at FIFA the other day. You didn't. You tried not to reply still. Are you scared?
I'm gonna play you. We're gonna play you, man. Maybe you can be my confidence booster. You feel me?
Say no more. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Mandem? That's fine. Let's make sure it's live as well. It's calm. It's fine.
Yeah, we will.
I could be the confidence boost. That's fine.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is,
you got FIFA? Tech. You got Techers on FIFA. What's going on?
Bro, look, class is permanent. Bro, you know what?
I'm telling you, I think Saeed's got to do a Mandem. You know, a Mandem. Winner stays.
I'm on it.
Hands, bro. Blessed with fabric conditioner.
Winner stays. I've just told you a content show on your channel.
Say no more.
Mandem, FIFA.
I'm a pioneer.
I'm on it.
I will jump on it to be the referee.
Make sure you're not a distraction though, because the way you're going to be screaming, you might be a distraction.
You know what I mean? You telling me? Listen, I don't scream.
Saeed, bro, I'm telling you, you sound like one of them man that play career mode on beginner. You know,
ultimate. The chat know I'm on ultimate.
Amateur.
But you get my point though, innit? Like it feels like United are gonna be that team that are the gift that keeps on giving. Like when are we gonna change that mentality, bro? When are we gonna change the mentality of we're not the team that gives you that gift? Because we gave Man City the gift, and Man City are unbeaten since. I did went on a little bit of a run. I think they beat Burnley. They drew to Monaco. They beat Brentford. They went on a bit of a run, man. So they're unbeaten since.
In all competition, they played 7 games. They won 5 and drew 2.
Oh, City. Yeah.
Since we played them, apparently.
Yeah, since we beat them. That's what I'm saying.
They won 5 games since we beat them. Since they beat us. So they've had the momentum. They smashed us to get form.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And that's one thing that we don't have as United don't have form. Like we can't base our play on form because we don't know what team you're gonna get.
No,
we play good one day.
These sort of games are not really even based on form.
Yeah, especially against Liverpool. Yeah,
but I think football heritage clearly tells us otherwise. Because as Saeed pointed out, we've been getting smoked since 2016. Couple of draws, but moreover, obviously we've been getting smoked. But I'm just looking at Liverpool's last starting 11 versus Chelsea at the Bridge. And bro, they're looking very vulnerable. Like Works doesn't.
They are.
So Botsley's back in the 10. 1 minute he's a 10, he's an 8, he's a right back. Like they're all over the park at the moment. You look at Conor Bradley. Obviously, he's not looking as reliable as I thought he is. He's pretty rash in 1v1 defending. So if Cunha, just run at him. The players like that. Run at him. Virgil van Dijk, man like Virgil van Disney losing his Virgil van Dignity blood. Yeah.
That's ours.
Yeah, this
I
guy.
like that.
Bars.
Look,
I know.
I've been saying it for a very,
use-
very long time. This man has been defending like a city boy, BBL man. This man will back off 5 to 10 yards, but somehow there's some invisible force field where no one goes into that sort of space. But now, only now, the guy is getting exposed. And I mean, literally, bro, guy is getting called Ice Spice. I'm seeing AI Ice Spice of VVD. You know what I'm saying? So, look, at the end of the day, I think they are vulnerable. If we do kind of kill them on the transition, could be a different ball game. And when you make Anfield silent, trust me, man, all confidence will be gone. Sorry, but man, football heritage, man, it's like sometimes I can't even celebrate as a fan, bro, because it's just like you look at the football heritage. We are that sort of club when a team's down and out. Bro, we pick them back up, man. We give them spirit.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. Even sorry to cut you offside. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening, who's injured, who's available. It don't matter, bro. We're not going to get the game we expect. That's why I saw. For me personally, I almost don't even care about this game. I'll be real. I sound a bit.
Man, I can't.
No, Saeed, let me land. I knew you were gonna react like this. Listen, I love United. I want us to win. I want us to, knock out, like, deteriorate them Scousers for any possibility of them winning the league. 100%. That's the only thing I care about. But I want to see a longer term plan. I don't want to be just the guy that stops Liverpool from winning or maybe avoids them getting 3 points. I want to see more. And obviously, unfortunately, we're at a stage where we just need to accept where we are. Do you know what I mean? So I hear it, man. Obviously, we need to beat them, but it don't matter. We shouldn't be looking at if they're weak and if they're not, because we never play against the team's weaknesses at all, ever. Never. We're talking about Van Dijk. Van Dijk will probably have a mad game against us. You know what I mean? So that's my problem. But I hear it. We still got to beat them for bragging rights. But I don't know, Mandem. I'm nearly signed out, man. I'm signed out, man. Nothing's happening. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, big up Staffy, by the way, for joining us. Big up to you, Staffy, as always, man.
Big up, bro. Big up to everyone on the panel.
But the thing is, I don't think we can afford that kind of mentality. Not that I'm saying it's from you, but I feel like for me, it's like something has to give. Like something has to work out, bro, for the better. Like, listen, man. My opinion about Ruben Amorim, but he's here now, innit? Like, you might as well deliver, bro. You get me? Like, you're here, then deliver. Like, ultimately,
the reassurance. 3 years.
You know what I mean? You know what it is here, Mandem? It's that kind of moment, when your parents said to you, yo, do not embarrass me in this sitting, in this situation. You know what I mean? You see what I mean, bro? This is the moment, where your parents say to you, listen, I know you've been doing bad, but please do not embarrass me in this sitting. This is what I'm saying to you about Man United, bro. Do not embarrass me in this sitting, bro. Do not go to Anfield.
Mum's checking the fit, making sure it's cleaned up. You know,
bro.
Ashley, your mum's like,
you know, man.
Hands. No,
you know the score, bro. So I'm just like, yo, please, man. Like, yo, listen, I'm not even saying to you, we have a right to win the game, man. But I'm saying make it competitive. The bar's low. The bar is very low, but don't let it be an onslaught. Don't let it be. And I think last year, for me, was one of Amorim's best games. If we look at Amorim's, probably one of his best games, it's probably at Anfield. You know what I mean? It is. So I just feel like for me, it's one of them ones where, cool, you don't care, but deep down, we all care because the manner they represent us. As much as we say, yo, listen, F United, damn man, manager, brother, when they step on that green grass, brother, they represent.
That's the thing, side. I'm still going to turn on the game. I'm still going to watch the lineup. Once the game starts, I'm not going to be like this. I'm going to be locked in and hoping we win. So I know what you mean. Still, do you remember who
the double pivot was that day when we went to Anfield?
Mainu and Ugarte.
So now
Mainu came on.
No. Mainu started. Mainu started
because Bruno was suspended.
Bruno played in the camp. Bruno started camp.
You know what it is? I'm thinking about the year before when McTominay played.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
So now I've always said I think in this system that is probably the most balanced double pivot, and look at the performance
our team.
they put out that day as well. Bruno Fernandes himself, he was keeping it simple. There was only probably one time when there was a 3v1, Rasmus Højlund and Ahmad Diallo on the right. And I do not know why he tried to pass it through two players instead of just playing it to Ahmad. But apart from that, the way he simplified his game, he was turning out a bit like pockets of space, etc. That was Bruno's best performance in the United.
Yeah, remember we said that was his best performance in the United jersey.
Miles. That game, he got 9.5 from me. 9.5.
Yeah, I agree.
So the reason why I bring up those factors is players have to step up on Sunday. They have to step up. If they could put in ace performances, then look, this Liverpool side is vulnerable, and we have to take our chances this time. Yeah, go on.
I'm not gonna lie. Diego Dalot, low-key had a really good game as well. Got Salah on that side. Took Salah back, Saeed. I swear, you watch it. You watch the first goal. It's all Diego. He put Trent in the split, rolled him nice. You know, took his time.
Trent got cooked that game.
Yeah, and it was Diego Dalot, Saeed. Honestly, you know me. There's no love lost here. I'm being objective here. Diego Dalot and Bruno Fernandes turned up in that game.
You don't want him to start this weekend, do you? You don't want him to start this weekend, though.
Saeed, I don't, but I have to be objective. I have to always tell the truth.
Yeah. But you know what it was that day? Remember when Trent,
I have to tell the truth, and I have to be honest. Bruno Fernandes, to me, Bruno Fernandes ran the midfield maestro. Like, I swear to you, I'm not lying to you. At times, I was like, yo, he's moving like Modric. I am not chatting back to you.
Yeah, but you know why he was comfortable to do so?
Yeah, man.
Mental, innit? No, mental.
That's a timeout, bro. Like, if that was Marcel,
he's not. It wasn't a great performance.
You know the sun timer, bro.
And Nuruddin, you know what that one hurts? Because I know what you mean, but in the era that we're in of football and YouTube, no one cares what you mean in that analogy. It's like you're not allowed to make analogies like that. It's mad.
Bruno, bro, like, relax.
No, I know that,
but
I'm talking about in a specific game. Saeed, I told you about Mateta rolling like R9, step over Casemiro and putting it.
Mental.
Yeah, I remember because I'm like, that skill, that drop of the shoulder, that was R9 kind of move that he did. You know when he put it.
Is that clip anywhere, man? That clip was legendary, man.
I love that. That's probably my most favorite Saeed TV clip ever. You can tell Saeed did not give a fuck what Nuruddin was saying. He did not give a fuck, bro.
Now, people do think Bruno is something else.
He just lost his shit.
Yo, Staffy, I'm bringing lawyers, security, housing people. You know what I mean? Squatters' rights,
I don't want to come to Manchester because I'm scared of going to Saeed's crib. I don't know if he's going to kick me out.
Bro, listen,
I'm bringing lawyers. I'm bringing lawyers, bro. I'm bringing backup outside the door. Right, so
if he kicks you out, you can always go home. If I get kicked out, I'm homeless.
He's homeless, man.
I gotta go back to the airport. I ain't go nowhere.
But I get what you're trying to say, though, innit? Like, yeah, that game, like I said to you, bro, it was Ruben Amorim's best performance. Yeah, I remember Trent. Yeah, I think that was a game where he was thinking about Real Madrid, didn't it? Remember, they were just. I think the Real Madrid rumors came out that he signed a pre-agreement. And it was mad. I remember that day. Yeah, I was hoping that the game got called off, you know, because of the snow.
Remember Gary Neville was throwing back the snow on the pitch, and then Carragher was trying to score it off again. We all wanted that game to be cancelled, and we actually ended up playing very, very, very well.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's mad, to think Ruben Amorim played that game there, but Kobe Mainoo was part of it, bro, because we kept the ball, man. We weren't like losing the ball. And someone said to me on the calling show, that United are a transitional team. So can that work against Liverpool though? Because I'm 100%. Looking at their fullbacks here. Yeah, go on, Staffy. I'll let you.
100%. Listen, obviously I joined in a little bit late, but I caught a little bit of what Rhino was saying. First of all, big up to you guys. It's been a while since I've seen some of you guys. Big up to the chat as well. I love the love that I got as soon as I hopped into the chat. So I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you guys like the video. But I heard a little bit of what Rhino was saying. I kind of agree with some of the things that he said, and I'll be honest with you guys. As someone who you guys might think because of last season, I was kind of trying to like calm everything down a little bit more, set the expectations down a lot less than everyone else was demanding and expecting. I'll be honest with you, bro. The way Liverpool been playing, And the way a lot of teams outplay them, I'm not saying teams beat them because they only lost 3 games, but there's a lot of teams that outplayed them. I should be going into this game expecting nothing less. I should be expecting an effort from my coach and from this team to go ahead and try to do whatever it takes to outplay this team. Because I'll be honest, I know people might think this is crazy and this is just delusion because we're United fans, but it doesn't take a lot to outplay this Liverpool team right now. I'll be real with you. You look at the last 3 games that they lost. You look at some of the games that they lost, they won in the last minute. The Palace game, in large parts, they got outplayed. Was it the Palace game? Sorry, not Palace. Bournemouth game in the beginning of the season. Newcastle game, if it wasn't for that last minute, obviously in the red card, they could have lost that. I've seen so many teams, and I pretty much watched every Liverpool game. There's a lot of teams that outplayed them this season. And I understand we haven't had the best season, so I'm not going to come in and just say, oh, let's go ahead and beat them at Anfield. I can't remember the last time we beat them, so sure, it's still a difficult thing. But I've seen a lot of football teams with a lot less quality players and supposedly lesser managers than the one that we have, and they've won and did something. I don't think it's a stretch by any means to go in and expect that this game to be competitive. Should we still be reserved a little bit and expect, okay, it's still a league-winning team. They've made a lot of signings. At some point, they're going to click. Sure. If we go ahead and we play good against Liverpool, but they beat us because they have better quality in Salah and Isaac and Wirtz and them, I won't be mad at it. But I'm not going to go and say this is a free hit and I'm expecting nothing. This is the game, by the way, that Amorim, if he wants to earn some of us at least 10% back, this is the game. I bet you right now, Saeed, if we win that game and we win convincingly, aren't you going to sit here on your match reaction and you're going to praise him? And you're going to say, you know what? This is probably what I expected from him when we signed him last November.
I agree.
So most of us will reconsider stuff if you start putting in some performance. I thought our last performance was okay. And if you put a good performances versus Liverpool, because this is a team that, yes, they are superior to us, but I'm expecting a lot. Our players are not that bad compared to the other teams that went and put performances against them. So people might say Giddy FC, Delusion FC, whatever you guys want to call it. This Liverpool team hasn't been good. Their midfield has been getting overran. Their fullbacks have been cooked. Salah looks like he's back to Al-Mukhawloon Al-Arab in Egypt. He doesn't know. He can't kick a ball right now. Wirtz, by the way, we're not going to call him the German Mount no more because Mason Mount has had a better season than him so far, whether you like it or not. They got a 100+ million striker in Isaac, who's getting 4 touches on the pitch when he's coming on against Galatasaray. 1 or 2 goals in the season so far. That's the same numbers as Sesko. I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking at this team and I'm saying they're cooking. We have no chance of beating them. I want to put a good performance, whether we win or not. And I better see a good game plan, like I've seen Bournemouth do it, like I've seen Palace do it, like I've seen Newcastle do it, like I've seen everyone do it. And I don't think it's a stretch whatsoever to say that.
Staffy, all of that could have been also said exactly word for word against Man City before we played them.
Yeah.
Word for word.
This is what I'm saying. I know, man. I know.
I was just about to
but they had Haaland, though. They had Haaland.
Yeah, no, but this is why I said, look, they got Mo Salah. They got Mo Salah. And look, I know this guy, bro, he has technique like your uncle at your local five-a-side. I get it. But you see, against United, I remember the day when he first scored against us. Remember, he had the worst record against us until
he couldn't score against us for like 2.5 years.
He had the worst record against us.
Who's this?
He first saw Mo Salah. And then when Mo Salah, when he dashed from the halfway line and threw Daniel James to the side, took off his shirt and showed his hairy chest like it was Ryan Giggs in '99. I am telling you, the guy has been goal after goal after goal after goal, and every time, even when he's in bad form, he plays United, he finds the back of the net.
Is he on double digits
now? These are the things that I'm scared of. These are the things. I think it's like 12. Double digits. Is it like 12? I think it's 12.
I didn't want to know, man. I didn't want to know.
Yeah. In all
Let
competition,
me find out
he's
now.
in double digits. In all competition, he's in double digits.
And imagine, I remember that first goal was it 2019?
Yeah.
Was that 2019? I was wearing the gold kit.
He's got 13 goals against Man United.
13 goals.
He's got 7 goals at Old Trafford. And then obviously,
I think his first goal, if I'm not mistaken, was against Anderson. Was it Anderson that was in net? When Anderson
that was in that FA Cup.
Where he was.
That was in that FA Cup.
Yeah, no, that was FA Cup. Yeah, that was FA Cup. Henderson, lockdown, I think. That was
lockdown. He's been gushing. You know what he's saying? Somali gushing, bro. Yeah, he's been gushing. against this season. He has been though. He's been rubbish this season. But yet we're gonna make him look like he's the second coming of, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Second coming of Salah.
Yeah. See what I mean, bro? So,
The thing,
but you've got to combat that though. We also got to respect that they do have good players. Yeah, you get me. But at the same time, bro, like you got to believe in your own ability. United have got good players. I don't want to hear it. Too many people are saying this United team haven't got good players. We've got good players, bro. I'm seeing Diallo whip a free kicking the other night, bro. You know what I'm saying? For Ivory Coast. We have got good players. We have.
I know that.
He had.
Listen, I
He
know
had an
that.
assist though on the game. Did you see that assist? Side?
Yeah, he had the assist.
I didn't see this. I've seen the goal.
He put a great pass across the pitch, and I forgot who he put in one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
AC Milan.
You talking about stuff?
Kessie. Yeah, thank you.
Kessie. But let me just say this honestly, Staffy. Everything you said, I agree with to a large percent of it. But I'm saying to you, I don't have a trust in this football club. Never mind this coach. Never mind these players. City, I am telling you, I live in this city.
I agree.
That was the worst City team Manchester United have played in the last 13 years. Saeed, am I lying or not? Please tell me.
You're not lying. You're not lying. I can't lie to you.
It was the worst Man City form team that was on the form like that in the last 13 years. And we went there, and the game was over after 2-0, after what, half an hour? What was it? In the first half, the game was over.
Yeah, game was over. Yeah.
The game was over. Then he changed tactics and brought on a defender to play back five and defend and give us the ball. And then we huffed and puffed. And then we got beat. We got out of there 3-0. So as everything you said might happen, and I agree, and there is an argument to everything you said, Staffy, I can also see Manchester United getting 3-0 at Anfield, or even maybe 4, holding 4 and coming back with a tail between their legs. So this is the mentality. This is the big thing what we have to understand. Is there any trust in this team? Zilch. Is there any trust in this football club? Zilch. Is there any trust in Amorim? Has Amorim showed us anything or his coaching staff? Zilch. There is no. Other than that, last season, like I said, and I've always said it, Louis van Gaal and Ruben Amorim in my lifetime supporting Manchester United, yeah? Ruben Amorim and
Van
Gaal have gave the 2 best performance that I've seen. And I'm talking about treble winners one there. You know what I mean? The treble team went there and bopped them. The best
Louis van Gaal never lost to Liverpool. Remember that?
Yeah,
never lost to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, good record against them, yeah.
Yeah, the best, 99, the best 2 performances in my time as a United fan, and that's nearly 3 decades, I watched them and I watched those 2 performances and they live. I actually think Amorim was a better performance, more of a complete performance, because Juanfield, if you remember, Gerrard came on and got. Listen, Juanfield. Most people.
No, but we still controlled the game at that game.
But Saeed, but you remember, Gerrard came on and after 5 minutes later, he got sent off with the 2 challenges and a stamp on Herrera. So the point of what I'm trying to make is that I was so blown away by it, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't want Amorim, but if Amorim." That performance for me was massive because we turned that into a flipping library. They were silent. I'm telling you, if not that, my 2 cousins were in there. They were texting me going, "What's happening? What is he doing? What's Arne Slot doing? Does he not understand the magnitude of this game?" And then afterwards, even though they withdrew, some of them left. They were missing in action.
You know what though, Chelsea.
Groups.
You know, Chelsea have not come to our ground yet, and for some reason not beaten us for 10 years. Heritage, bro. I don't know what it is at Anfield, man. Is it a mental block, Mandem? Is it one of them where, because we've not had bad teams go to there, bro. Yeah. We've had good teams that have gone to Anfield, but for some reason, bro, the crowd, it gets on top of us, and then all of a sudden they crumble, bro. And it becomes 1, 2, 3. And I always say to myself, these kind of grounds, Mandem, first 20 minutes is key. You have to play well in the first 20 minutes. In the Man City game, that didn't happen. We got blown apart. You know what I mean? And it could have been a lot of goals for Man City in that first half. I don't know what it is. It's a big mental block, man, for every manager. Not just Amorim, been for Oli, been for, you know what I mean?
I think it all started with Jose, though, Saeed. If you remember, Jose was going there every time and set it up with 5 in the back. It all started with him because Louis van Gaal was schooling them, bro. I'll never forget. Louis van Gaal came out in the media and said that he always enjoys playing against Liverpool because they can never beat him. He said it in a sarcastic tone. If you guys look for it, I swear to God, search on Google, you will find that quote. And I think with Jose is the one that started that inferior thing because we started going to them and we used to park the bus a lot. I'll never forget, we played them I think in his first year or in his second year. It might have been the first year. And he parked the bus and it ended 0-0. And people were saying, like, how is this the biggest rivalry in England and they're playing this brand of football? And from there, we start parking the bus every time. He got sacked. Remember when we lost 3-1 and he benched Pogba? We got absolutely annihilated that day. We scored that one goal that Lingard scored, I believe, and we just never did anything in the game. And then from there, bro, we just Anfield was always a tough place for us to go because of the rivalry. And of course, you guys who live over there, you get the rivalry more than us overseas. We understand it, but not as much as you guys. But I think from there, it just hasn't become a rivalry thing. It became a fear thing where we just go to Anfield and we're scared. We're not scared of a rivalry. We're just scared that we're going to get spanked. And then look at Ole. Ole, the same thing. Ole always got spanked there. And then obviously we all know what happened with that bald fraud Ten Hag, the 7-0. Northern was absolutely spot on when he said the last 2 times he saw good performances there was Louis van Gaal, and then you had to wait all the way to Amorim to see a good performance. So I don't think it's just like a mental block. I think Jose low-key instilled this, and it just carried on since. But in footballing sense, yeah, they've had better teams than us. No one can deny that. But not to the point that we can't do anything there.
That's back down to heritage again, because when you look at Anfield, we were actually dominating possession that whole season. And we didn't just outplay Liverpool at Anfield. I remember outplaying City at
Chelsea.
home.
Chelsea away.
Chelsea away. Arsenal away when Rooney scored the little ding off the left peg. And then so I think that was a whole different time. And Staffy, you're 100% right. I think the whole reverse in contrast of how we set up against Liverpool when we had Jose, the 0-0, then the following game, obviously, Mo Salah scores his first goal. Ever since then, we've been getting slapped from pillar to post. Again, the odd-off game when we drew 1-0, but I'm just looking at this game specifically, this anomaly, this Sunday. Can we finally go against that now and actually hit them on the transition when they are vulnerable? And I think they've got players in certain areas, again, the fullback areas, where they are vulnerable, and you have your Cunhas, your Mbuemos that can exploit that 110%.
I think we got what it takes to beat them.
I
generally do 100%. I'm not saying it's 100%, but wallahi, we have what it takes to beat them.
Because when I look at them, for me, their weaknesses are. I'll tell you where their weaknesses are, yeah? So Salah, for me, I'm not going to lie to you, right now, he's in a very, very poor form right now. And on that right-hand side, there's no balance between him and Bradley and him and Frimpong. Frimpong's been getting benched. So that right-hand side, for me, United need to exploit that. You know what I'm saying? For me, when I even look at left-back, Kirkes has not been great. You need to exploit that left-hand side as well. The 2 centre-backs, for me, I'm not going to lie to you. I know I took the piss out of Van Dijk, and we all did, yeah. But I feel like he's been carrying the back line more than Konate. I reckon Konate, who has been, for me, had a bad start to the season. Then I look at the midfield, for example. We talk about our midfield being poor.
A la Madrid, Konate, a la Madrid.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about our midfield being bad, yeah. You look at their midfield. For me, it's Gravenberch on his own, dying out there. McAllister has had a poor start to the season. He has been, I don't know, he's been leggy. I don't know if his confidence is out. We know what sort of player he is, isn't it? So I'm not going to slander him that much here. But he's
Barcelona
been
McAllister.
Yeah. Florian. You know, I'm not even going to say his second name because is it worse or is it worse? Because we don't know what's going on right now.
Saeed, but this is why we need to start someone like Ugarte, bro. This guy needs to be
man. I'm not saying
you lost me.
He has to.
You lost me there.
You need a
bro.
You lost me.
Bro,
there.
I think
we're not doing this.
And you need someone to sweep up and someone next to him to provide that calmness on the ball. I promise you, the same performance, bro. It worked. You speak about your best performance, yeah, at Anfield. in Nuruddin's lifetime. Who started in that game?
I'm
Ugarte,
sorry,
bro.
man.
And he was
Yeah,
one
but
of the
but
main
it's not.
players.
It didn't
with
go
Kobe.
great because of
With
Ugarte.
Kobe.
You put a destroyer
With
to
Kobe.
disrupt their midfield. I promise you, it will work, bro. Just put
Their
a destroyer.
midfield is disrupted, but before they start the game, their midfield
what?
just hasn't been good.
Bro, I don't.
Zena,
You don't
this is
want
why
to
I
be
call
that
for my
confident,
arch
bro.
nemesis. Everyone knows
Bro.
who my arch nemesis is
I'm
on this
with you,
channel.
Don't want to be that confident.
Casemiro should be starting in this game.
Casemiro.
There is not a world. See, Saeed, coming from me as well, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no world where you're ever gonna find me rating Ugarte over Casemiro. Me and Casemiro put our differences behind until
Bro,
Ugarte's name is mentioned.
It's
That's
not
what we
about
do.
that. I'm playing to the occasion, bro. I'm using the puzzles that I have. I'm using the puzzles that I have, bro.
Facts.
And
The thing is, I'll give you. I
Go on,
think Texino, yeah. I also think Man City game. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was one of our better players, or guy.
Facts.
But I feel like for me, but what I will say though,
Turns up in
Texino,
the big games.
I'm
in
sorry,
those
man.
type of games, it works.
Me-
And you know I don't rate Ugarte, man. So this is no
Bro,
bias.
I feel like, you know what it is with a guy. It's like a slot machine, bro. Like you don't know what you're gonna get, bro. Like in real talk, no pun intended.
No,
Yeah,
I know most times what I'm gonna get is Saeed. I'm getting nothing. That's
Yeah,
what I
bro,
know what
like,
I'm getting most
not
of the
worth
time.
it.
United
We
is
just
a
said
slot
what, Saeed?
machine.
We gotta play what? We said we gotta play transition. You cannot tell me let's play transition and then tell me let's put Ugarte on the pitch. Ugarte is cool if you want to press a little bit, have him press high up, win the ball high. Sure, that's cool. But what happens when he played the City game, didn't he? What happened every time he got the ball? There is no transition when you have Ugarte on the pitch, because what is Ugarte gonna do? He's gonna win the ball and he's gonna look for the closest guy to him to pass him the ball. One
There's
thing
nothing
that
wrong
I
with
know
that in
about
that game.
Casemiro is that Casemiro has those line breaking passes. He's going to pick up the ball and he's going to see a run that's 40, 50, 60 yards away, and he's going to try to ping it. Same thing for Bruno. If I want to play on the transition, I'm going to put Casemiro. Plus, you are playing a very experienced midfield. Whether they're playing good or not, you do need the experience of Casemiro. You got, what's his name? McAllister there, Gravenberch there, and Wirtz there. I don't need Ugarte to, I'm not going to lie, beat Wirtz physically. Casemiro can do that on his own. That's
So
easy.
who you
That's easy
partnering
I need the outlet.
Casemiro with? Who are you partnering?
For me,
It's
I ain't
always
gonna
going
lie
to
to you,
be Bruno. It's not up
It's
to
gonna be
me, but
Bruno.
it's always going to be Bruno. If it was up to me, I'd put Amino.
But this is the thing. The reason why Bruno dominated, again, this is a factor that I mentioned that's gone over everyone's heads. He felt comfortable at Anfield because he had two men behind him sweeping up
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's going to be completely different when he knows he's picking up the ball and always trying to break the line. And one thing you have to remember as well, if you got two centre mids, and they're trying to play on the transition, their first thought is to play it over the park. Bro, there's someone called Virgil van Disney there at the back. He's probably one of the best sweeper defenders we've ever seen. Well, in this generation. Anyways, the man covers space like it's nothing. No, so why on earth would you be so predictable? Does that make sense? Ugarte can be a shield. Again, you need him to have his fingerprints all over the crime scene, cause a mess, disrupt McAllister on their first touch every time they get the ball. You need someone like that, and then partner him with someone like a Casemiro and play Bruno in one of the
No.
with
That's
someone
too
else.
pragmatic. But
You
okay, so
have
what
to
happens
do
when
that.
you get the ball now, Tigzin? That's my question to you. You get the ball. What happens next?
You just said Casemiro can play the ball forward. So why can't
No,
Casemiro?
but that's what I said
receive
instead
that
of
ball?
Ugarte. I said instead of Ugarte.
Instead of Casemiro, bro.
So
he's
like
the
Casemiro
only
starts
other
instead of
midfielder.
Ugarte. Say that again.
Casemiro starts instead of Ugarte, bro. I don't get your point now.
Yeah, that's my point. I want Casemiro to start instead of Ugarte.
Yeah,
You
but
just
who's
said you
partnering them? Who's partnering them?
Well, you know the
Bruno
Bruno's gonna be
partnering
Bruno.
them in
It's
that
not my
midfield
choice.
is, yeah, but I think that's an issue. That's my point. I think that is a issue. I think he needs two men behind him in this game. I do not trust Bruno to be that lone man in midfield distributing play.
But that's why Mason Mount comes in. That's why
Technically,
Mason
no,
Mount
that's not going to happen, right? Like we know he's not going to start in the 10. So it's like
But
I
this is what
understand you
Mason Mount
saying that,
comes in.
but what's the point of talking about it when we know
Bro,
it's not
this
going
is
to happen?
but this is my opinion. This is my opinion. So I'm only here to give my opinion. I think
Hey,
that
Zeno.
will work best. Whether reality defeats what I'm saying, I think that will definitely work best. But yeah,
Can I-
go on.
can I say
If
something,
we're
by the way?
honest, we'd probably say we shouldn't even be playing the 3 in the back. Let's just be honest. I think we can all agree that. I think we all agree that
That's
this
how it
formation
works.
doesn't even fit these players.
Yeah, no, but I'm
So
not
if-
exaggerating. But yeah, go on, Saeed.
No, I just want to. Obviously, let me just get my tactical bag in here, man. While I can,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Say now, yeah, we have the two midfielders here, yeah. I'm just giving you an example. Forget everyone else here. So say now we have Sex goes up front, yeah. this is where Mason Mount's role in the team, yeah, whether you like it or not, yeah, becomes very important because he drops in, yeah, as a midfield three, and he comes in there to help out in the midfield three, bro. So Bruno then, if he does then wander off here and do his thing here, he then comes in and slots in and covers his position. This is why the manager likes Mason Mount and he understands.
Easy to say that, but when have you seen that happen practically, man? That Mason Mount.
No, come on, bro.
Never seen that.
Be objective though, yeah. Let's be objective, yeah. When it hasn't happened as much, yeah, but in the games that we have seen it, and it is limited, yeah, Mason Mount is the only one you could say that would pick up the position. Cunha and Mbumo, for me, they're too forward thinking. And that's not a bad thing, by the way, but they do leave a lot of gaps here for these two in midfield. So they become isolated. Because all these three, they want to go forward. So they leave this guy empty. You know what I mean? Basically, they're getting violated in the midfield. And Bruno obviously is going to leave Casemiro on his own. But Mason Mount has...
Realistically, I don't think we're going to set up like that. I think we're going to be...
Yeah, I think we are. I genuinely think Mason Mount will play on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's my option. Yeah. What I'm trying to say to you is he's the only one that the manager trusts so that it compensates Bruno Fernandes being in the team. The reason why Bruno Fernandes and Cunha can't play with each other is that they occupy the same position. Mason Mount, for example, won't occupy that position all the time. He'll say, Bruno, you know what? You go forward then. I'll track back and I'll track your runner. I will. Now, whether you like it or not, Mandem, this is what happens. This is the ideology of the manager. Hence why I believe Mason Mount's role will become more than ever now in the team because I feel like he wants that stability, the manager. And I think Cunha at the minute is struggling to adapt to what the manager wants. You know, whether you like it or not. It's true. I don't know why you're laughing, Musa. It's true. It's not what I want.
Cunha's perfect for this game. And a maverick like Cunha is perfect for this occasion.
No, we're finished.
Bring them on.
We are finished. I don't get what man is talking about. We are done. There is all I'm hearing. All I'm hearing. You know what it is?
Fine, bro.
This sounds like when you know that, I don't know, it sounds like when the two schools are about to have a fight and certain men are hyping about what they're going to do. We lose every time, Mandem. We don't win school fights. Our school doesn't win. So he's talking about, I want to be at the front, you man stay at the back. Brother, it doesn't matter where you're at.
This is what I said this at the start.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Musa,
Saeed is the first one to get knocked the fuck out.
Saeed get knocked first. Saeed, it don't matter if you're at the back of the front, you're getting knocked out. This is not helping us. Man, we got to get it. All this Mason Mount palaver. Listen,
it don't matter,
we don't beat the big teams. It doesn't matter. Mason Mount has been there when we played the big teams. We still lost. He started against Arsenal at the start of the season. I told guys Arsenal were taking it easy. Everyone got excited. We still lost. If we play big teams, we saw us against Chelsea. If they didn't get someone sent off, we lose the game easily. This is Liverpool, man. Then we're gonna lose.
Yeah, facts. I agree, bro. People in the chat telling me I've got the mindset of a guy. What's going on? Why are you on me for? I'm just keeping it real. But sorry, Newton, what was you gonna say?
Like the only thing I would say is that it's just that it is true. I don't know if international form and going with the national teams, getting out of England might have helped a lot of Liverpool players. A lot of them are internationals. Majority of them were away with the national teams. If that's refreshed them, but in the spine of their football team is an absolute. Their defense is only Van Twerky. If you ask the African, if you check African Twitter after the game against who did they play? The game against Chelsea, he was trending on African Twitter, mate. They were calling my guy Fan Twerky, mate, BBL, all of these different things.
But we spoke about that.
I was shaking Nash.
But you know what? But listen.
Right? So I'll just say this, yeah. If that happens, then we might have a chance. But Musa, I agree with you, and I've been saying.
But Noradine, you see Liverpool against Chelsea. Was Liverpool actually that bad? That Liverpool beats Man United. They missed a lot of chances as well. It could have been 2-2, could have been 3-2. Like Mo Salah missed a couple of chances.
All over them.
I think Chelsea was a lot better than them. I'll be honest.
Chelsea was better than them. but Liverpool miss chances. They
Yeah,
don't miss them ones against United.
Because they've got forwards that are dangerous. Yes,
Of
they do
course.
miss chances. They do
And that's
miss
what I'm saying.
chances.
And against us,
Oh, Crystal
Musa, I
Palace.
wouldn't put it
But
as missing chances.
Crystal Palace. I'm sorry, Musa. Crystal Palace first half should have had 5 or 6. It was like United against Brentford. 4 or 5 in that first half. So, who's the last team they played last? Was it Chelsea or was it Crystal Palace?
Chelsea.
Crystal
Who?
Palace to me
Liverpool.
was the most worrying. Liverpool. Crystal Palace was the most worrying. Chelsea had the most injuries. Chelsea were bringing on subs to stop subs with more subs.
No, you see the games that I've seen Liverpool. You see the games I've seen Liverpool do bad or lose. I'm talking about the level that they've still played is good enough to beat United. I'm not talking about whether they're better than the team they've played. Like the level they've been playing at while losing. If they play that level against us, remember, I can't remember the last team that had to get out of second or third gear to beat Man United. I can't remember this team that came and had to be on point in every department to get a win against us. Yeah. Teams have just come, like Arsenal at the start of the season, don't get out of second gear, pick up a win. Teams don't get out of second, third gear to beat Man United. And I've seen Liverpool, the problem with Liverpool, we're used to seeing them in 4th and 5th. They've been in 3rd gear. That 3rd gear that Liverpool's got, man, there with Ekatike and Mo Salah and all them, man, they're gonna beat us. They're gonna Amorim.
Yeah, but you're giving them too much credit, bro. I'll be honest, they've been garbage, man. Like I'm not agreeing with you.
Then what are we?
Staffy, every team is garbage to their playoffs.
What are we?
Every team is garbage to their playoffs.
Listen, we're more garbage. We're more garbage.
That's all I was talking about. We're more garbage.
No, I don't disagree with you in that essence. Of course, I mean, still look at the table. They've been garbage. We've been garbage. They're 3rd and we're 10th. By their level, they're still garbage. That still doesn't excuse that I'm gonna go next game and say, yo, yeah, there's no chance we're gonna beat them. Let's just not even care.
Facts.
Like we still.
There is no chance. You know why I say this to you? Because Amorim, you see this. Listen, look at Amorim's record, man. Then it is madness. You see the fact that they're trying to play games with us and make us feel like as fans we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we're seeing here. We know what we're seeing. You see everything we think that is true about United. It's true. Everything that we've seen since Amorim's come here, it's all true. There's no fugazi. There's none of this trickery. Everything we've seen is the truth. So us going into a game against Liverpool, who are 3rd in the league, who are playing at all fronts, who've got players who are actually scoring goals, like Ekatike. That brother is scoring goals. He's on it. And you know why he's even more on it? It's because of that Isak signing. He's trying to let Mandem. That's why he ended up getting a red card in that game. And he's out there showing Mandem his flipping shirt. What are you doing? You just came to the club. What are you angry about? He's letting them know I'm about. You lot tried to sign my man like I was some idiot. He's coming to score against us. Saeed's been mocking him. He's been watching the show, Saeed. He's coming to score.
He's a player.
And do you know what it is? I feel like Liverpool are a bit more clinical than us. And obviously, you know, when we've got players like Cunha will cause problems, but he's not going to. He hasn't been bagging yet.
And Bumo is madness. Man is saying he's got Saeed player ratings. So it's all mad. Then we got Sesko. Man has said, Saeed was right about the Tesco thing. Who have we got after that?
Now, Sesko's not too bad. I think in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net.
Back your guy, bro.
2 goals.
You want us to roll over for them on the weekend? Is that what you're asking? Because I don't like the speech, man. I'm not gonna lie. We were
Staffy.
That's rating. Man said that's a Bruno there.
No.
That's a Bruno.
First of all, say no disrespect. The card is garbage, but who gave you 93 pace, bro?
This is prime Saeed, bro. This is prime Saeed.
How do you get your own card and rate yourself 79, bro?
No, to be fair, I didn't do these ratings. Skullfuggery did it, so you get me.
93 pace.
That's a Bruno right there.
Now you're putting
you have said something is wrong with that.
Passing is too weak, man.
Like Maguire, once he gets going, it starts building.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You can't stop me, man. You know the ones.
Staffy, you know what it is, yeah? Now, I feel like Staffy, I know where you're trying to go with it. Like, you want to go into this game on high on confidence. You know, you don't know
confidence. I have to demand stuff right now.
But that's what I'm saying. But anything's possible. I can win the lottery. That's what this is the problem.
Now you're exaggerating, bro. Now you're exaggerating right now.
Anything in life's possible, bro.
Rhino, I cannot tell you tomorrow I am demanding you to go and win the lottery. That's insanity. But if I say, Rhino, I demand you to go tomorrow and put a good game plan against Liverpool, who's had so many teams that played against them
We
well.
couldn't even beat Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final, bro.
We couldn't even, bro. It's
the same game. The same game. Wait. Here's what I'm trying to say. The same game that will demand a performance. Mandem, time to step up. Let's get a trophy. Let's salvage the season. We did the same thing, and we still lost, bro.
But it's irrelevant. Rhino, if it happens or not, it's irrelevant to what we should be demanding right now. Because I'm looking at an underperforming team in Liverpool. How come I can look at other managers who are coaching them
in the league?
It doesn't matter. Rhino, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They lost to who last week? Who they lose to last week? Chelsea.
It doesn't matter. Why are we third? Why are we third, brothers? Like, if it doesn't matter, why are we not there?
That is
if it's only October and it's so light, why are we not there?
Musa, you're missing the point. I'm not comparing them to us. I am talking about the performances they've been putting the whole season. Palace are not better than them, and they beat them, and they play better than them. How come Galatasaray?
You know what the problem is, Mustafi? You know what the problem is?
They got home for 7 years.
No, I agree with what you're trying to say and how you're trying to approach the game.
There was a Turkish version of Musa sitting that day before they played them in the Champions League and said, "There's no way we're going to win tomorrow." Go look for your Turkish twin. He definitely said the same thing, and they went on.
Listen, the problem is this. Liverpool have lost 3 games in a row. 2 in the league, 1 in Europe.
Darger should have lost more.
And the way they're approaching us here, the way they're approaching us is like, it's like when a bully's been beaten up, and like someone was saying earlier, and you need to find someone to just let the man know that you're still the bully. We're the perfect team.
Yeah,
we're getting robbed. Our lunch money, everything, our packed lunch is all gone. Yeah, and we're turning up. And when we turn up to lunch with no lunch, and man say to you, man's going to start pretending and say, well, I'm not hungry. I didn't want to eat today. You're hungry. Your money's just gone.
Who the fuck you were fighting with when you were growing up? Because it looks like no one backed you up, bro. I'll be honest.
Bro.
No, I'm just letting you know what time it is. No pretending. I'm just letting you know what time it is. These are the levels. Liverpool, listen, think about it. If you're Liverpool and you're angry and everyone's saying that you're fake, Works is not turning up, this and that, the perfect team to play is Man United. Because we're getting slapped. Mandem, I reckon we're losing like 3-1, 4-1, 4-0 something. It's madness for us.
Sure, Musa, that's plausible. You're not wrong, but it still doesn't take away the fact that we think we should go in and have ambition to put a good performance like everyone else did. I don't know why you don't want me to look at other teams and say we should do the same thing.
But name me one team in the Premier League that if we turn up against tomorrow, you think Man United can win the game?
I feel like we could beat anyone if we turn up.
It's the lower leagues, isn't it?
No, I'm just saying, let's be serious, man. Then when we play, we're going game by game, and every game we're shook to lose. We're not going in there with chest like, right, we're going to win the game. Every game, Man United is scared. Amorim said he doesn't know what he's going to get from the players game by game. That's what he's saying in interviews. I don't know. I know what we've done in training. I don't know what we're getting in the game. What I'm saying to you is that I couldn't look at any team and say, yeah, that's a definite win. And that's concerning. So I'm not going to start talking about the big guns and say, yeah, we need to get something out of it.
So you know what it is? Win on the weekend. Oh, you know what? Let me ask him a question. I want to ask him a question. If we don't win on the weekend, I already know that you want the manager gone. But is that enough to look at that and be like, yeah, I still want the manager gone? Because if you're going to judge that result and say, I want the manager gone, it still means that at some point you should have expected something.
If we win, I want the manager gone. Let alone if we lose. If we win.
So
my thing is the Amorim thing is done.
You know what it is? It's all calm.
You see, yeah, like flukes are not enough for me. Because let me give an example. There isn't one goal we've scored this season that Man United can recreate. That's how I feel about our football. Even when we played Chelsea and we beat them with 10 men, I didn't look at that game and say, right, if we play like that again, we win our next game. I was like, if we play like that again with 11 men, we lose our next game. There's not one game I've seen and one way of football that Amorim's produced that tells me it's sustainable or it's going to get us points. I haven't seen it yet. We're still
on top of that. Can I add one more thing to that?
Now I get what Ryder was saying now then, yeah?
Yeah.
Now I get what Ryder was saying now. Yeah. Does this result even matter then? Because
and can I add one more point?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Because last season when we beat City at the Etihad, we kind of thought, okay, maybe Amorim can turn up against the good teams, but that hasn't even been consistent. If that was consistent, I'll turn around and say, okay, you know what? Maybe we can pattern Liverpool in the cities and that, and get there. Bro, when's the last time we won at the Etihad? That was a madness. That's still fresh in my mind. I'm so excited. We beat them at the Etihad. Do you know how sweet that was? But there's no consistency. If there was some sort of, against all the big teams, we kind of do turn up. But even that's been proven wrong. So that's why I'm where I am now.
That's what I'm trying to say. So my thing is, we lose the game.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's still going to be in that feeling of, well, we expected to lose the game. And if we win the game, it doesn't really tell us.
It's more of a surprise. I think it's bragging rights. We beat Liverpool, but
this is not a good feeling to be at Man United,
bro. It's not, bro.
I'll be real with you. Let me get your point. I will get to your point, Nuruddin, in a second. I know you got your hand up here. I just feel like this is a very. But then again, maybe it's the performance that we're all going to look at: win, lose, or draw. How do Man United compete? And I know the bar is that low for Man United, and this is where we're at right now. But maybe it's the performance that we look at and say, you know what? Maybe that was something that you can take for and say, you know what? The ones that were saying that Man United are improving, well, you know what? They've maybe got a bit of, this might be what they were talking about. But maybe it's not a result because we could get there and do a 2-1 and then get beat by Brighton. Or we could lose a game. Let's say, for example, we lose 3-0 and it might be a shock to everyone. But everyone says that we're going to get beat anyway. So it's a bit of a weird situation with Man United right now. It really is, bro. And that comes down to lack of consistency from Man United.
And it's down to Liverpool, I think. I think us winning is more down to them than us. That's what I think.
But that's crazy, bro. Because then how are you supposed to build credit on either side?
But Saeed, that's why we don't have no faith in Amorim, unfortunately. That's why we are where we are. Don't get it twisted on the basis of just the rivalry and everything. I want to beat them. I want to go on the match reaction and laugh at them and then tease them in the comments. I want to do all of that. But at the same time, it's like after a day or two, you're just back to reality again. It's like, bro, so that's why in this game, I want to beat them, but we can't base it based on form or who's going to turn up and whatever. We just have to hope we turn up and that's it. This conversation is kind of irrelevant whether Van Dijk's in bad form or Salah's moving. All of that don't matter because it never matters. It's never ever mattered. Every game we predicted has never mattered. So we need to judge this game and just close our eyes and roll the dice and hope we get a 6.
By the way,
that's it.
This is crazy, by the way. United's last league win.
My birthday, bro.
Wow,
yes, bro.
So we haven't seen a league win since Leicester 3-0.
And that's the point. There's a lot of things that we don't. Go on, Nordine. Anyway, let me not jump in. I remember Nordine.
I don't even want to be negative, bro.
Concentrate.
You're on mute, Nordine.
Nordine, you're on mute. Oh, your mic's not working at the minute right now. Yeah. But go on, you go Musa first and then come back.
No, what I'm saying is this. Go on, go on.
Now I can hear you. Yeah, go on.
Can you hear me now better?
Yes.
So the point, I'm saying that I agree with Rhino. I think there's not anybody that I've really disagreed with other than I've disagreed with you, and I think Ugarte should start instead of Casemiro, but that's just another day. The big thing for me is I think a win, where I disagree with you slightly, Rhino, I think win would basically get the Amorim thing rolling again in terms of he's gone there to beat Liverpool, and it will be the headlines will be like, oh, this Liverpool's not that great or whatever, this was so bad. I actually genuinely think the international break came at the wrong time for us and the best time for Liverpool.
I agree with that. I agree with that
as well. Yeah. Save the city.
Yeah. I genuinely do think that now they've been away, refreshed, different mindset, players are coming back more focused. Meryl to pick up and even leaving the country for a couple of days, getting some sunshine, man, getting some melanin D somewhere. You know what I mean? Those are a thing for people. And at the end of the day, it's not like they're all coming back and we're playing them on Friday night. You know what I mean? They were playing them on the last game of the weekend. So for me, win, lose or draw, to me, it's the performance. But the biggest thing for me is, can you fight? Like Saeed said, I always said there is absolutely no shame in losing football games. If you support a football club, You're gonna go on a losing streaks. You're gonna go on winning streaks. But the best hope as a supporter, as a fan, you just want your team to be consistent. So get the draws there. Pick up. Don't lose too many games. You know, if you lose football, lose in the right way. And I'm always said that. I was brought up in when I played football. You lose the wrong. You know, you lose the. There's a right way to lose, and there's a wrong way to lose. And that's the same thing with Manchester United. There's a wrong way to lose and a right way. Yeah. The way we folded at Man City was despicable.
It's mad.
Disturbing.
And we beat Burnley the game before that. That's what I'm saying. And then we beat Chelsea. Then we lost to Brentford. Then we beat Sunderland. And then, I know what I mean. It's too... There's no form. There's nothing, bro. It's mad.
To beat Liverpool as well. To beat Liverpool, you need about 2 goals. Who's scoring? Who's scoring these goals?
Sesko might get something.
Nah, but that's wishful thinking.
It might be a year soon. Rhino, it might be a year soon.
To beat for Man United
and we break the away record before your birthday.
Yeah, bro.
And we break that record before Rhino's birthday.
We can't even get 2 wins back to back. Listen, for us to beat Liverpool in a derby with the Mandem that always score against us, Mo Salah, I know Ekitike is going to back.
Well. Gakpo likes to score against us.
All of this stuff, yeah. And the thing about Liverpool, their 11 is quite good. They just haven't, I don't know, for one reason or another, they haven't been playing well. But like I said, we're the right team to do it against. Like if we were playing a lesser team, Everton and stuff, and you lot were saying, yeah, we need to get a win, we've just had a break and stuff, I'll be like, yeah, I get it, cool. We might be able to pick up some points here. But I just don't see Liverpool being that bad. I haven't seen teams as bad as us beat Liverpool. Every team that's beat Liverpool is actually better than Man United. They're actually good teams.
All right, let's do our team then. Let's settle this. What's our team? So in goal, is Le Mans going to start? Do you reckon, or do you reckon Bayanda?
He has to. He has to.
He has to start,
bro.
He has to.
He got clean sheet as well, bro.
Yeah.
For me, he has to, man.
I mean,
we have to start Le Mans.
I think that will be my first. That'll piss me off straight away. If Bayanda starts, I'm going to this game angry straight away,
yeah,
bro.
But you know what? So I haven't guessed Amorim's team once this season. Every time I see the team, there's a madness gang.
Yeah, and they made it a bomber. Guess what? There's going to be a lineup bomber, and then we saw Le Mans started. It's like it's mad, bro.
He has to, man. For me, he has to. You get me? Right side of centre back for me, it's got to be Euro. I don't think Mazraoui, because I think last time we did the wrong thing. We put
Euro don't start. Euro's not playing this game.
For me, he's probably been our best player this season. I can't lie.
Maguire's starting. Maguire is playing. Mount is playing. Luke Shaw is playing. Just remember that, man.
Yeah, I do see that. I see Maguire in the centre and De Ligt right centre half.
Nah, man, that can't work, bro, man.
That's what he's been doing it.
He's been doing it.
What to Staffy? If we're being realistic about what the manager's gonna do, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, we gotta predict realistically, unfortunately.
Yeah, Maguire in the middle, definitely. That's Amorim's on that. Yeah,
crazy.
Wait, I don't think Maguire's starting. No, I don't think
I'm
Maguire's
starting. Remember, Maguire starts.
I think he starts, especially for height at set pieces.
Yeah, all that height stuff. Maguire starts. Remember, I told you, Maguire, Mount, and Shaw, the 3 Musketeers. Them man are starting, bro.
Jeez, man. You know what? Because of what happened last time with many Euros as well, and you could probably see it as well. Yeah. And also the physicality as well, just from corners, because they're so big. Yeah.
Last time we went to Anfield, he put De Ligt on the right, and he got cooked for those 2 goals. He's not doing that again. He's not.
But he doesn't care. This is Amorim. He doesn't care about all that.
He's not benching Euro in this game. He's not.
How did these 2 survive, man? Seriously, man.
Amorim's like, you man are catching feelings. I'm catching flight. You lot are mad. Amorim's not on it at all. He doesn't care about what.
You're sounding like a bad B, broski.
I'm telling you. Amorim, that's what he said. You know, listen. Amorim is the number. Listen, Amorim is the number 1 bad B. Amorim's number 1 bad. Amorim's coming out after games and saying, "I'm leaving you. I'm done. I'm finished with you." You know what I'm saying?
You know, imagine Musa with the Miami ping on his Instagram profile.
I'm telling you, bro, he's outside,
I'm only doing Mecca. I'm only passing flights to Mecca, man. I'm nowhere else. I'm only in Mecca, guys.
But honestly, so what we saying left back? Do you reckon it'll be Dalot or Dogu?
He's gonna put Dalot on the left. I think we said earlier.
Yeah, he's going for experience.
Dalot
on the left.
Dalot.
Wow, man, we're finished.
FC.
We're finished. Trust
me. This is a good exercise because Saeed was was hyping the game. Now you're gonna reality is gonna sink in.
And Musa, bro, I remember on one show, me and you was arguing over Ugarte, weren't we? Now you went back to me, bro. I was looking for my code D. And you weren't.
Yo, Tech, it's gonna be
We're
back
saying
to
Ugarte.
life, back to reality.
It's gonna definitely be Amad Diallo
Soul
on the
to
right
soul,
side.
people. If you know Soul to Soul, the greatest soul UK
Okay.
album ever. Staffy, what do you know about UK Soul, man? The greatest soul album, back to life, back to reality. Soul to soul.
Yeah.
Hey, why'd you single me out like that, man? Let me live.
No, I'm just thinking, but what do you I'm saying? Because these man, I know some of these men don't know, but I'm saying to you, even in the US, nobody.
I know about
looks at the
D'Angelo,
UK,
man. I know
I'm
about
saying,
D'Angelo. Do you know about D'Angelo?
Yo,
wait,
Saeed, I'm heartbroken, man. Saeed, I'm heartbroken, man.
He passed
Listen,
away.
I don't know what one of his favorite albums is. It Brown Sugar? Is it Voodoo or is it the Black Messiah?
Man.
I don't know what was my favorite album. But Staffy, I'm thinking these man's parents must have played back-to-back Soul to Soul back in the day. But obviously in the US, I can't imagine UK Soul R&B taking up over there. That's why I singled you out.
Yeah.
Back
So
to
what are
life,
you saying,
man.
man? Midfield.
See,
Sorry, you're gonna Texida. Go ahead.
With Ahmad, are we 100% sure that he's actually going to start right?
Yes.
Back?
Ahmad
What's wrong with Fitz? What's wrong with Fitz? Yes or no?
I don't trust this manager, man. I can see him playing Dallo right.
Has he played for Morocco?
He likes to put Dallo on the left to mark Salah, though. He's done that before.
Yeah, he's done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, ain't he got some sort of like thing where he plays someone one side and then something about, I don't know, Ahmad, when he plays right 10, someone else plays at right wing back.
Opposite feet, basically, on either side.
Yeah. Okay. Midfield, I think it's going to be Casemiro, Bruno. I don't think there's anyone really.
We're getting cooked.
This
Soon
is
as
by the way,
I'm Team Musa. I am Team Musa. We're getting sliced and diced.
Relax,
Nice.
man.
Sliced and diced.
Keep the faith, man. Let's say.
Don't worry, I'm with you, man.
Oh,
GDS, I'm with you.
The blind lead,
by the way,
pick up to the blind, and the blind have more sense. At least they know about what sound is coming. They know that sound.
Okay, that's the midfield there sorted. I think it's going to be Mason Mount on the left. Yeah. I know you lot are saying he's not.
Yeah, I think it's Mount. Cunha don't start.
Say that again.
Actually, you know what, Saeed?
Yeah, Cunha don't start. It's Mount. Cunha don't start.
No, Musa, I'm going to go one more.
You know it, and I know it. It's Mason Mount.
I think Mount on the left, but here's this. I think Cunha starts down the middle.
You think so?
I can see that. I can see that. Staffy, I can see that, Staffy.
You know why? First of all, he's
point to playoff.
But I'll do that.
I'll tell you why. So number one, he's done it before, so I know he has that in his bag. He wants to try it. Number two, I'll be honest with you. I think this is a game where Sesko is really not going to be effective. You look at that back line. What is one thing Van Dijk loves to do? He likes to back off. You give him a striker that runs at him. You don't give him. I'll be honest. If you put Sesko and he's tried to I don't know, he's gonna try to play like a target man on him or whatever. Van Dijk is eating him. He's cooking him. But if you give him Cunha, someone wants to press and run.
Yeah. I see somebody against somebody. I see Sesko driving with the ball, running into space. Like I see some good.
Yeah, but not like Cunha though.
Yeah, he's not like Cunha's specialty is running with the ball.
Sesko,
You know what Maresca did against them last game? He put a striker. I forgot who was it João Pedro or who? He was pressing Konate the whole. Van Dijk the whole time because every time they were playing at the back, he wanted the ball with Konate and not Van Dijk. You can't really get that from Sesko's, not especially if you put Cunha and you tell him to do the same thing. Low key, that's a game plan, but I don't believe his manager will do it.
Cunha gets isolated, man. Look at the game against Man City, bro. Second half. You remember that game?
But he was a 10 though. Where was he?
So he was in front. What about Fulham
as well? Yeah, but he was isolated, bro. Cunha can't run in behind.
Everyone's isolated up front, though. So is Sesko, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah,
but the thing with Sesko, he will stay disciplined. He will still occupy the back line. Cunha will wander, bro. If you don't get the ball in the first point, he will wander. He will go search.
He'll wander, man. And it won't be good for the team.
Two players who are positioning and disciplined. It's
I think Sesko I can't lie.
I beg you, I need you to call this Good Night Vienna, mate. Good Night Vienna team. I need you to put that. I don't put Manchester United. Good Night Vienna. It's been a pleasure.
Where did you do that?
Soon as I see the reality of Bruno and Casemiro,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and even if, let's say, this lineup starts and then we get it wrong and they win, we're not going to win based on like logic. It's going to be something that's going to change. Trust me, I know what I mean. Someone's going to have a mad game or something. Or,
and I'm going to predict.
Trust
right
me,
now, I'm going to predict what he's
I don't
going to
want to
do.
win, you know.
Listen, I'm going to predict what he's going to do. If
It's
this
rough,
happens, what he's going to do is take Casemiro off. Bruno forever stays on. He's going to put Mount and maybe Diego Dalot off and put Mount as the left wing back, you know, and then keep Ahmad there. He's going to make these mad substitutions. Definitely bring on Lenny Yoro. I think Lenny Yoro
centre-back's
is way
coming on.
better than De Ligt. I don't think Maguire should play in this game. I think we need a bit more guys who have a bit more legs in it. Yes, it's going to be a bit of low block FC, but I don't think Maguire should play in this game. I think Lenny Yoro needs to play. And the leg is getting isolated in no wide space. Ekatike will take him there and turn him, man. I'm telling you. Yeah,
I think Ekatike is going to do up Maguire. That's what I think.
Well, it's going to be Gakpo then. It's going to be Gakpo then. Gakpo off the left is going to do what he's going to do. At the end of the day, no functional discipline from Bruno. And we all know Uncle Cass. I think I can give more than Uncle Cass can. That's how
physically.
I'm talking about physically, Saeed, not on the ball. I'm talking about physically. Saeed, my man rolls down the hill. He is so transparent and starts sleeping, mate. Starts bringing fucking tent with him, man. Every place is a fucking festival, mate. It's like he's at Glastonbury every weekend, mate. He's always like that. Doing that. What is this? What is
this team lacking then for you know? What is it lacking? What is it lacking?
Why is it lacking?
A superstar.
I will never play two in midfield against Liverpool.
We got no superstars.
You know who I would play, Saeed? I would change the whole side. I would play 3-5-2.
3-5-2, yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
3-5-2.
If he plays,
you know
he does Nuruddin.
And then who would be a 10?
Drop in the midfield anyways. If you're gonna have him drop in the
Bruno will be a
midfield, you might as well have him as a midfielder.
Bruno will be a 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Bruno will be a 10.
Imagine an attacking two of Mbeumo and Cunha as an example, especially on the transition.
Yes.
While you have an extra midfielder, a utility like Mason Mount helping out Bruno and Casemiro.
That's what I would play.
What's so frustrating with this manager because the tweaks are very easy.
Yeah, very easy, man.
Bro, would be unstoppable.
I would flood the midfield and get out of the game, and then on a transition, it's murder she wrote.
I think we just need to go back to a 4-4-2, man.
On a transition, it's with Mbeumo and Cunha. It's murder.
Let's look at the Liverpool team. Let's build the Liverpool team because honestly, they're gonna play. What do they play? Liverpool.
Am I right?
Konate is injured, by the way. Does anyone know? I think Konate is injured.
No, he's available, man. He's not injured, bro.
Did he play?
Yeah, he's not injured, man.
Did he even go to international? Did he? He didn't go to the.
No, he's not injured, bro. They're not injured. Mind games, bro. Mind games. So they're gonna play Mabadashvili in it. Is it Mabadashvili? He's all right. Yeah, weakness is from what I've seen so far. He ain't gonna be someone that is gonna be, I would say, someone that you can be scared of. We got Grizz Khan, by the way, in the chat, man. Let me know your team news, Grizz Khan, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've got any team news you want to report. I think they're gonna play. What's his name again? Bradley.
You
know what I mean? Again, I don't rate him that highly.
I was thinking of the German guy at Dortmund. I was like, Brandt.
Bradley. Yeah. Konate and Van Dijk will occupy the centre backs area. I'm guessing. Well, I think so. It will be them two. I think it'll be Kirkes at left back. You know what I mean? Because I don't think Robertson could play, but I don't know. I think because they want that kind of up and down and physicality in there as well. I think they'll
either one of them is food for Ahmad, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah. I think they'll play Szoboszlai. I think for me, I think he's wasted out wide. I can't lie to you.
It's SZB.
SZB, yeah.
No. So OB. Sorry.
We say Z.
He's their best player, by the way. Him and Katika have been their best player this season.
Yeah.
He don't play DM. He's not starting DM. So Botzlai's not starting DM. He's starting in the 10.
He's going to start right back.
110.
He's
starting in the 10. He started in the 10. Against Chelsea, he started in the 10. Liverpool's best team last season, he started in the 10. He's going to start in the 10. It's going to be grabbing Patch McAllister.
You reckon?
And
Facts,
Work,
facts.
Nah,
he's
and
right,
Work's
he's right.
gonna play on the left.
Works ain't starting. No,
Nah, Verts is gonna be benched again, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gakpo's gonna
facts,
start on the
facts.
left, I think.
Did Works come
It's
on
Gakpo,
against
yeah.
Chelsea? Did Works come on
Yeah, he
against
came on
Chelsea?
second
Yes,
half.
he did.
So who's going to play
halftime,
alongside Gravenberch then? McAllister.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. They're gonna play McAllister and Gravenberch as a double pivot, and they're
Okay.
gonna play.
They're gonna
support
try to
side. Listen,
outnumber us like most teams that everybody's
Yeah.
done. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen a system where opposing coaches and opposing managers come out and explain to the whole world
Yeah.
how easy it was to play against us.
You know what, Gakpo,
I have
man, I'll tell you what with
never
Gakpo.
in my life
He's
seen
been poor.
Iwobi talking about tactics after the game's being played after the game.
Yeah.
One
Iwobi's
second.
there teaching us. Yeah, this is
One
what we
second,
did. You
Nuruddin.
know, we dropped this, we dropped that.
One thing I will say about Gakpo, he's been poor this season, but he knows how to turn up against United.
Yeah.
Especially at Anfield, bro.
Yo, Saeed,
Who's
everybody
that
turns up
up
against
front?
United. It's not
You
that
see,
hard
he
to turn
looked
up
last
against
time.
United.
I want to play against Isak Mandem. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to play against Isak.
No,
I don't
you
want to
don't.
play against. Nah, I'll be
This is
real
what
with
I'm
you,
saying.
bro.
Saeed's getting
No,
Musa.
no, no.
Saeed's not
No,
learning
Saeed's
Musa.
about-
I'll prefer
Saeed's
Isaac
about to do the
to
magic. Saeed,
I'll prefer Isaac to Ekatike
Let me
right
land my
now.
point,
I
man. Let me
prefer
land. I know it sounds bad saying that, yeah.
Saeed, please be
rather-
careful.
You're gonna
with
get
his-
clipped up, Saeed. You're gonna get
Yo.
clipped.
Yo,
They're gonna
chill.
score a hat trick
Let me
against us.
Let me land. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I'd rather play against Isak because I don't think he's in full flow yet. You see that Ekatike, brother? He's gonna twist us
Yeah, he's
apart, bro.
dangerous. Ekatike
He's
is
more
dangerous,
dangerous,
though.
bro. I'm
He's-
telling
Isak's
you.
international goal. You see Isak's international goal.
Hey,
You see his international goal.
All I've seen is he lost to Kosovo, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't think he scored, did he?
Bro,
Yeah, it's
they
not
lost
about
1-0
who he
to
scored
Kosovo,
against.
bro.
It's,
What are we
it's not
doing
about who he scored against. It's about how he found the net.
Against who? Who did he play after that?
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the brother knows where the goal is. Where this is Man United with Lamens in goal. I don't know where you lot think we are, bro.
So, Musa,
I can't
let me tell you this,
believe it.
Musa, but Kosovo can go and get a clean sheet
Kosovo
against
will
him
beat
and
us.
Jokeres.
If we play
But I'm not
Kosovo
to sit here and
tomorrow,
say I'm
we
scared on the
lose.
weekend.
If we play
Like, do
Kosovo
I need to
tomorrow,
do I need to change my
Amorim
nationality
gets
to
us.
Kosovo?
Kosovo beat Man United tomorrow. If we play them, Amorim gets us smoked by Kosovo.
What's that to do with Amorim? We're just saying he couldn't back, bro. A man who couldn't back against Kosovo. I'm sorry. Why should I be scared? Why,
Brother, we
You don't wanna
lose
be scared
against
of everyone.
Kosovo.
You talk about
No,
Ekatike.
what I'm trying to say though is that I'd rather play.
No, I said I
Ekatike.
saw a goal from Isak in international, and the goal was mad.
Okay, fair. I didn't see that one. I can't lie. The chat map.
Oh, what you talk about in 2023?
What do you mean
Top ins when
2023?
he slipped. When he slipped and
Who
he
is
backed
that?
top
Hey, we're
ins.
about to do a
25
fact
yards.
check over here.
Exactly, yeah.
Your HMRC man, get hold of Musa,
Isak's
man.
last
Bro,
goal.
that was like
HMRC, where is
2023,
he?
bro.
Was that his last goal? Was in 2023 for international?
No,
All right, guys, this is what Musa wants us to be scared of, okay? This week,
Yeah.
Sweden versus
And
Austria.
this man sent me the wrong. You get me?
Bro, I know
Go,
what you're
fucking
talking
Spain.
about, bro.
Guys, listen to this. Listen to this.
Yo,
This-
Saeed,
Guys,
said I need
this is
to go.
Sweden this week. This is Sweden this week. Sweden versus Switzerland.
What
2-0
was his
Switzerland.
goal? Did he score?
Sweden versus Kosovo. 1-0 Kosovo. He got not only did he not score, his whole team didn't score, and I'm meant to be scared.
Yeah.
Like, why are we meant to be pussies going to
Alright,
this man
cool.
team?
I
when
got
we
it
don't
wrong here,
know
but you
shit?
see but the Clippers, can you lot clip these men up, Staffy and Saeed, for me, please? Clippers, just clip them up.
Like, what? I'm
Staffy's
just saying
talking
what
about why am I
happened.
meant to be scared? You know what it is, yeah? And I said this to Norridin on Monday, is that the Premier League and the people that support teams in the league now, class is no longer permanent. Man,
Yeah,
right now, class is game by
he
game.
died with a
People
FIFA
judge your
generation.
class. Yeah, people judge your class now based on what you did your last game. They don't see a class player and just realize this brother's class, and if you give him too much
Musa
space,
has one goal all season. Why
Cool,
is Saeed
My
wrong
thing
to
is
say
this.
that he's not
I'm gonna ask
informed?
you a question. Is Isak a class player?
Facts.
Of course he
Yeah,
is.
he
but
is,
he's not
he is.
informed.
Cool.
That's
So
what
if
Saeed
you
said.
get cool. So if a team like United give him too much space or play games, he's gonna done our dance. That's the end of it. We don't want to play
Of
games.
course, but
Isak,
who would you
Yo,
rather?
Musa, I've got to
who
go.
would
I've
you
got to
rather
go.
play
Last
on
word from
Sunday?
me. Last word
Yeah,
from
go
me.
on.
huh?
Cowards, I beg you to go and prove me wrong. Cowards, I beg you.
That's it. That's
Inshallah,
it.
Saeed is free on Friday. I'll do a match preview with him. Talk
Yeah.
about Liverpool, but love people, love to
Yeah, love,
everybody.
man.
And
Always.
big up all the man, then big up Staffy, big up
Yeah.
Rhino, big up
Yeah,
Musa,
bro.
big
Come on, my
up
bro.
Big up,
big
Nuruddin.
up to all the
Always
people in the chat. We hope and pray, mate. We're living on a prayer.
Whoa.
Straight Jacket podcast on Monday. I'll be there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
So, but what? Yeah, big up to Nuno. Then love as always, man. But what I want to say though is, why I'm saying I'd rather play Isak. I think right now he's not ready. He's not in the group. Yeah. What I will say though is, what a perfect moment to get your confidence. By the way, against Man United, you feel me? That's what I was saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong for saying that.
Yeah, no, he scored for Liverpool. He scored a couple of goals for Liverpool. Like,
he
was it
one goal, bro? Who cares? It was against fucking Southampton, bro. That's all he.
No, but the way man, you know what it is though. The way man's talking about Isak is like Isam anybody. But okay, we'll wait till Sunday, man.
No, but Saeed said he's out of form, bro. Like,
yeah, but remember, form is temporary.
Gonzalez, bro.
Musa, this is what you're gonna do, Musa. No one said Isak is never gonna bag a goal again. All right, he's gonna score.
No, I'm just saying when we say I'll rather play against Isak than Ekatike, it's like that's not even a statement. Yeah, I'm just saying no. I'm just saying you don't make that statement.
Why?
Because Isak is a bad boy, and if he turns up, we're in trouble.
I don't know. I'd rather play.
You make that statement. You make that statement when the player you're going to play against is crap. He just doesn't have. Even if he's on form, he can't score against you because he's not that guy. Like, what's my man's name again? The one they had before that got sold, the Portuguese one.
Who?
Darwin Núñez. He was Uruguayan.
Núñez. Yeah, Núñez. If you might say that about with Núñez, I'll be like, I get it because my man just misses bare goals. But the reality of saying I'll prefer to play against Isak than Ekatike, it's like you're just hoping.
He didn't say I'd rather face Isak compared to everyone else in the league. He's just saying if it's between him and Ekatike, I'd rather play the one that was not informed. Yeah. I don't think Said said anything wrong, bro. I'll be real with you.
Bro, like, we know what Isak's about, innit? You feel me? Like, we know what
I'm just saying this is a clip moment. When you say that, because you're saying that, but it's the wrong person to say it again.
Now, Staffy, let me try and add on to what Musa's saying. Musa's not trying to say that.
Give us an analogy, bro.
No, but Musa's not trying to say that you can't, like, have hope and think that judge the games based on what we've seen. That's football. We're gonna do that. We're gonna kind of have a lineup that we hope to play. But with United, you just can't say these things. It's like when you guys don't like the analogy of comparing a top class footballer to somebody like when was it Nuno Saeed said that Bruno played like thingy. Like, there's just certain things you can't say. I think as a United fan,
why can he not say?
I don't say nothing no more.
But we might as well be
scared. No, but you know what it is?
No, it's not even about.
Isak has scored. My thing is, when I saw Isak score, like, see me, I've seen Isak.
You just don't learn. That's what it is. You don't learn.
That's what it is. Mine don't learn.
City. We thought City.
You're trying to tell me
we thought the same thing with City.
We're getting slapped up.
No, but Staffy, we thought the same thing with City. City are in bad form, and we lost to City. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
so what does that mean right now? Like,
I saw Isak. The last game I saw Isak in, he was taking bare shots on goals, the Carabao Cup. And he was looking sharp to me. He's getting there.
Yeah, and then did you watch him against Chelsea?
No, but what I'm saying is, man, then we're at that level. This is who we are. You know, you're mad.
Okay, so Kosovo is better level than me. That's what you're saying. Because Kosovo got a clean sheet, and I can't, and I'm supposed to be worried about Isak.
As a team, we're very bad. We're very bad.
We are bad. I don't know why I'm trying to.
I don't think we're that bad.
Not individual, as a team. The way we're set up and the way our chemistry is very bad. We're not a good team, man.
We are bad.
We're not a good team. So we're worse than Kosovo right now.
The thing is, though, man, you don't need to be shook at Liverpool, though, as well. I'm not shook at Liverpool. You know what I mean? He's yeah, like, he's seen a Chelsea.
I don't rate him no more.
Look at Chelsea, though. Chelsea had
Chelsea lost 4 of their last 5 games and went out and slapped
on site. It's on site like Tom and Jerry. Have you man seen the cartoon? Tom and Jerry is on site. The beef is immediate. If I catch any of these Man United guys, it's immediate. These men are bad. I don't think man understand how bad we are. I went to the Brentford game and I kept my bridge and I ain't seen in years. We were talking about
too much, Musa. I'll be honest, man.
I watched the Brentford game. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Then I think who was in the middle of the pitch? Was it Ugarte or Cass with Bruno?
It was Ugarte.
It was Ugarte, innit? It was Ugarte. I'm telling you, not the man is in the pitch. When you watch it, and you can see the whole view. He's there, one up. Man, just vacate the park. Vacate. Leave him there on his own. The reality of how bad we are. And Brentford, they weren't even that. They weren't even that good, man. Them. It was a few long balls, 1-2 passes, and they were in straight away. I looked at the setup, and I told Amorim doesn't even watch the game, man. Them. He spends a lot of time with his back to the flipping game. I just sat there and watched the manager. Man United is very bad. And the fact that we're going against the Liverpool, when I hear a man say, yeah, I'll prefer to play Isak over Ekatike, it just sounds like when, example, Lamine Yamal's having, he's going for a bad patch.
It's not Lamine Yamal level. Let's not do this. You're doing way
Isak
too much.
was the best striker in the world the other day. Lamine Yamal. He scored 8 goals in the league last season. Isak, man told me he was the best striker in the world. Man told me last year there was no better number 9 than Isak.
Whoever said that was the best striker in the world?
Who was a better number 9 than Isak last year in the world?
Guys were telling me.
You know what, Musa, I want to see Isak.
Lewandowski, now it's Saeed, man. Stop playing games with man.
Lewandowski was scoring goals.
Lewandowski was better than Isak last year.
But statistically, when you look at it, yeah, he was scoring more goals at the age of how
but you're calling Henry a liar. You're calling Henry a liar. It is what it is. Henry's lying.
Henry who? My thing is,
Henry's lying. Man's calling Henry a liar. He doesn't know football.
Hold on a minute. Let me say to you right now. I don't know why we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think right now, yeah, even Harry Kane as well. My thing is, yeah, we're just a shit team led by we're a good team led by a shit manager. I believe there are players in this team that can cause Liverpool problems, bro. Yeah? If we
said this about Man City side, you were so excited.
I didn't say the biggest Man City, yeah?
And then you start telling, what's his name? You start telling the Briani pundit he's not allowed to talk in the house. You better stop kicking man out the house. Stop kicking man out the house.
The Holy Grail, bro, and they're not the Holy Grail.
Stop kicking man out the house.
My thing is, I don't think I look at this Liverpool and I think, we should be fearing them. Yes, you come in with a game plan and you don't just kind of, bend over for them. But I think United need to come in with a game plan. They need to make this game competitive. You can't just say, okay, the game is lost. We're just going to let them have it, bro. We can't. We have to put pressure on the manager to still put a team out that comes and represents one of us. Everybody's going to still say to you, what happened to Man United?
You know what this is? The analogy just came to me. There's the analogy. Let me give you the analogy. The analogy's here. This is like when, you've got that friend who keeps on borrowing money to someone saying he's going to get it back. And you're telling him you're not getting your money back. And you say, no. He said next week when he gets paid. Man said he said next week last year. You're not getting back, Saeed. Stop giving him money. Stop it.
No money, man. It's empty, bro.
Stop it, Saeed. You're not getting your money back.
Perfect. And that's what I'm saying, Musa, do you know what it is? They're thinking that this time's going to be different. We beat City at the Etihad. We beat City at the Etihad. It can happen. You know what I mean? And what happened was maybe he got lucky at the bookies. He got a lucky run and he paid it back for the first time. It was like,
for the first time. And he started getting excited. Saying, you're not getting your money back. Stop borrowing Amorim money. Amorim is never going to pay you back. Amorim is a brother.
And that's what I'm saying. If we do beat Liverpool, it don't mean we're wrong. It just means that, on this occasion, something just happened. And I'm hoping that will happen, but I'm not getting giddy.
No. You guys want us to sit here and talk about them like they're prime Barcelona. When Chelsea was on a full loss.
This has nothing to do with Liverpool. I promise you, it's nothing to do with Liverpool.
Chelsea won one game in their last 5 and they slapped up Liverpool. If they went with that same energy, they would have never won the game. But the minute you put on a game plan, for some reason, me and Saeed and Tigzino want to put a game plan and say we should compete. But for some people, that's Giddy FC. I don't understand what's Giddy FC.
You know why we can't win, though?
Like we have no chance.
You know why we can't, Safi? You know, the problem we have is that teams like Chelsea and that, they really have a good midfield. Like Chelsea's midfield is excellent. It's a solid midfield. I think the problem Man United have, I keep on saying, without Mbumo, without Cunha, without Sesko, but a solid midfield, we can still beat these teams. Our issue is the middle of the park. And with Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, it's not going to allow us to win any games. I told man last season, Kobe Mainoo can play the Cunha role. Easily. We've seen him do it week in, week out. He comes on against Lyon. He's come on against other teams. He sits in that number 10. He drops a shoulder. He plays 1-2s. He's in the box, bottom of the corner. He can play the Cunha role. Amad Diallo can play the same Mbeumo role in that 10. Both Kobe and Amad could have done the Cunha and flipping Mbeumo role easily. They've done it previously for Man United and they've done it successful. Had they just spent the money in the middle of the park, we would have had a better chance of some level of success than we have now. And that doesn't mean Cunha's bad or Mbeumo's bad. I'm just saying we have similar profiles already at the club who are under the age of 23 years old and who have shown that they can do it. Yes, they need to get consistent, but we've got these two players in and they played 8 games and they're missing.
What you say,
man? The way we play.
Wait. Let me HMRC Musa right now. So when we was having that argument regarding Ugarte, do you remember what you said to me about Ugarte?
I said Ugarte's not that bad. He can play.
You said that he can start for majority of the big cups in the Premier League. True or false?
Yeah, I did.
What?
All right. So
now Musa, I'm sorry, Musa. You're getting punched up, and you know what I'm doing? I'm running.
Yeah, I'm running too, bro. I'm turning off my camera.
With that factor, do you not think
turn that shit off, man?
Ugarte was to start with a
Saeed, put him by himself.
Turn it off right now.
It's just a question.
Yeah, he's on his own, bro. He's on his own.
I'm not here.
Speak for your crimes. Speak for your crimes.
Musa's getting jumped and we're leaving him on his own. Take that shiesty off. We know you. Take that shiesty off. We know you are.
See you again.
Take that shiesty off.
Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it.
My thing is this, man. My thing is this.
You need to stay quiet for a good minute now, Musa. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm turning my shit off.
Musa, I can't lie. Bro, let me turn my camera as well. And Musa, I can't lie. Speak. You talk, Musa. Go on, talk.
All I was saying about Ugarte is that he can do a job under the right manager for any of the top teams.
You don't even believe what you're saying.
Of course I believe that. Of course I believe that. Why would I believe that? I don't rate. But listen, let's get this right. When Man United were buying Ugarte, I told man, let's not get him. Saeed, the one that's hiding now, was calling for this Ugarte signing. Saeed told me that Ugarte was the real deal. I didn't want Ugarte. I wanted Gravenberch. I wanted the other kid that went, Neves, that went to PSG. I never wanted Ugarte. My argument for Ugarte is the same argument I would make right now for players like Cunha and Mbeumo who are not performing under this manager in this formation. I didn't say that Ugarte is a starting 11 for a team. I said that if any top team needed Ugarte to play, he wouldn't become the weak link, or it will kind of destabilize an 11. Ugarte under the right. Who's flipping Walton's partner at Palace?
It's so bad that PSG sold them. They built them at a
Who's
midfield.
Walton's partner at Palace? Who's Walton's partner at Palace?
No one else is going to get to play
football.
Who's
Walton's partner at Palace?
Kamada. Yeah.
Who is he?
Kamada, Japanese international.
The 10th side. It's what's the other guy? Hughes.
That's it. That's the one. Hughes. Man's telling me, and the way my man's got Hughes playing at Palace, and what he's got him doing with Walton in the middle of the park, and how they play the game. I said, if flipping Ugarte can't do what Hughes is doing for Palace, then I don't know what's going on. All of our players are not as bad as Amorim is showing them to be.
They're two different players.
So by your logic, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, by my logic, though, quickly. By my logic, Cunha should not be playing this bad, and Mbeumo should not be playing this bad. By your logic, if
Hughes and Wharton can go and slap Liverpool twice this season, why can I expect that we put a performance against them? You just actually proved yourself wrong right here.
No, the same reason I'm telling you that if Wharton and them man can look good, and you remember last season, Wharton got an injury. I think it was a strain injury that had him out for about half of the season, or at least 3 or 4 months. He was out he had a big injury last year. Palace still went on and done bits. Like, they've continued to play because they're solid in their system and how they play. I was never someone that's calling in for Ugarte, but I'm just saying that this manager makes players look so bad to the point that everyone writes them off. I want to see the same energy for Cunha and Mbumo if they only go on to...
You're doing the same thing you're talking about right now.
I'm not writing any of the players off. I'm writing off the team, how Amorim's gotten us playing. But I don't say individually. Individually, I don't look at a player and say, "Oh, that one's crap. That one's crap." I don't say that.
If you believe in some of these players, then you should be on the side that we're on. That we should be expecting these players because we rate them.
No, I'm talking about the manager. I'm not talking about the car. I know the car's Lamborghini and Mercedes. I'm saying the man driving the car is not fit to drive the whip.
Yeah, no, he's not. Let me just quickly move on. Obviously, this is our next kind of 4 fixtures, Mandem. Yeah, like, is it as bleak as it looks? You think there's like, is it peak?
That's done. That's over. Yeah, I think the only team that we might be able to squeeze some points out of, and that's looking techie away at Forest, because Brighton have our number, home or away. They moved to us for some reason. Tottenham away. That's looking a bit bleak as well. Liverpool, we got them on Sunday. Forest, I want to say, for me, keep it short and sweet. I would hope we can get something against Forest out of, if I had to be realistic in terms of like how we play against all these teams. But I don't know, man. Maybe Forest for me. Spurs, I don't see it.
If you can't ask for a win against Forest, Rhino, something is completely wrong here.
But there is something wrong. There is something wrong. Staffy, there is something wrong.
There is something wrong.
Staffy, we're finished. Staffy, you know it, Staffy.
You should be able to coach a win against Forest. You as Rhino, you should be able to coach a win against them.
No.
That's what beat Forest away.
I've seen Staffy lose everything. I've seen your video. I've seen you lose it on your channel. Musa, I've looked in, so I don't know why. And Saeed, like, you know what it is? You know what gets me is that the Mandem that lose it, Saeed starts kicking people out his yard, is trying to give us hope. I'm not getting no hope. There's no hope.
No. I can't lie. I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, man. The thing is, if Forest sat their manager, it's peak for us, because they will. If Chelsea are going to beat Forest this weekend, and Ange's going to get sacked. So Ange will be getting a manager bounce by the time we play them, which is awful. You feel me? And then obviously
again, Ange beats Ruben anyway. Ange has always beaten Ruben anyway, so maybe that might be his saving grace. Maybe, I don't know.
That might be the game that saves him. Yeah,
imagine that though. Like this is why, like, with me, I'm so pissed off with the United hierarchy, because how are even Nottingham Forest moving like a big club? Guys are talking about sacking Ange when the guy just got a job the other day. But that's sport. That is how cutthroat the sport should be. But with United, bro, we got this emotional factor. Like, yo, Amorim, you look good. You rocked up in the Moncler on the first day.
No, because Amorim won against. The thing is, right? Amorim won.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, Texino. The thing is with Amorim, he won the games against Burnley. Sorry, not Burnley. What was it last season where he won them promoted teams, bro? That's the reason why he's in the job, because he's won against the teams, where when you just need that win.
Southampton and all of that.
Southampton, bro. There's games where he got saved that, and that was because he won against the promoted teams, bro. But this Ange guy, had he won against Burnley, he wouldn't be in trouble. But the problem is, when you don't win against Burnley, that's when you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. You're drawing against Burnley, bro. You got to beat these guys at home, bro. And he hasn't done that, bro. So that's why he's in big trouble. And obviously the Europa League as well.
With Forest, quick question. Quick question with Forest. Have we beaten them away in the Prem? I remember in the Carabao Cup when
Anthony. Remember Anthony, that goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony scored, and then Dallo scored as well. Made it 2-1.
Was it 2-1?
Yeah, bro. Eric Ten Hag's first season, bro. We were beating everyone, man.
We beat them like 4 times that season. Remember that?
Hey,
just remember
we beat them like 4 times because we
beat them 4 times, man. Yeah.
I told man, if you could get me a manager that will take us back to that season, I'm all for it, man.
Bro, right now you slap off that season, bro. Eric Ten Hag. This is why for me, I'm even more angry at Ten Hag than I am with Ruben Amorim, because Eric Ten Hag had a blueprint in the first season, and then for some reason we've seen the real Eric Ten Hag. Mason Mount, Onana. Like, bro, he effed it up for himself, bro, because he was cooking that first season. Even though people will say, oh, he got beat 7-0 and, the rest of the season was bad, but still there was a there was something there you could work.
Some level of foundation.
You could say the same thing about Oli. You could say the same thing about Mourinho, though. You could say the same thing about Oli. Say the same thing about Mourinho.
Yeah, Oli's the truth, though. But remember, we had different expectations. With Oli, we wanted him to win the league.
I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oli was riding off a wave as well, man. As soon as that wave
but how you think about it, man wanted Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to win the league. He finished 3rd and 2nd. We were not happy with anything less. Think about that level of expectation, because that is far from our minds now, boy.
Bro, wallahi, when you
I agree with you.
That's mad, you know. Yeah, go on, Staffy. I'll go.
I was about to say, I'm so happy Musa said that, because every time people say, "Oh, you guys just keep sacking managers," no, we don't. We sack managers for different crimes. There's a difference between getting sacked because you finished 2nd or 3rd and we thought the squad was good enough or should be improving and winning the league. And there's a total difference when you're sacking a manager because you can't break in the top half of the table. Yeah. Please, out of respect for the other managers, forget us. Don't group them together. Because Jose, Ole, Van Gaal, they all got sacked for doing way less than what this manager is doing right now.
Yeah. See, and this is, that just goes on to the factor that we give managers time. So I don't want to hear Manchester United. 100%. Bro, you might as well call every single football club in the world a sacking club. There has been no other manager since Sir Alex Ferguson, post Sir Alex Ferguson, and before Sir Alex Ferguson. And the only one who was close to that was Arsene Wenger, and he only won 2 Premier Leagues in that time. So let's just be realistic. If we are cutthroat, as Saeed has said, we have got the players. The blueprint is there, but it's the man at the steering wheel, bro.
Facts. Just so you know,
we're driving Lamborghinis, but the man driving it, bro, he can't steer. But
just so you know, Xena, the average, by the way, time a manager spends at a club is about 18 months. All these managers that we sacked, bar what's his name, Moyes, they all got over 2 years. Mourinho got his 3rd season. Ole got his 3rd season. Ten Hag got his 3rd season. Amorim right now is in his 2nd season. The only guy that you could say we sacked too quick was what's his name? Was Moyes. Even
Moyes,
got 2 full years. So if anything, we're above average club when it comes to giving managers time. So we're not a second club. We're actually
how much did Graham Potter get? Graham Potter got 7 months, wasn't it? Graham Potter. How much did he get?
Yeah, he didn't get
sacked.
Louis Van Gaal got 2 seasons, didn't he?
Van Gaal got 2 full years.
How much did Poch get? Poch got what?
1 year.
Poch got
1 year.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't think it is, bro. It's recruitment that's the problem. It's not really sacking managers. That's the issue.
But you know what? Over a year. Remember, he took over mid-season and then he went into the season after. So he actually got over a year.
Okay, fair enough.
Picking up full
What I was gonna say though, that it's mad though that the standards have gone from even Ollie's time, to now, because you're saying, Musa, we didn't accept being 2nd or 3rd, bro, because
that's
we felt
mad.
And
that
now,
is mad when you think about it, you know. If I knew what I know now, I would have said Ollie in. I would have sang that Ollie's at the wheel all the way. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even when we were 8th, I would have been singing Ollie's at the wheel because
the thing is though, if you've kept the thing is what I don't get about the United fan bases here, because we've all been consistent. I think all of us, maybe barring, I don't know, Tyrone, was Ollie out, So how have we gone from saying that 2nd and 3rd was acceptable to now saying that if manager finishes 8th, you should keep him, or if a manager worse than that finishes 15th, you should keep him? How have we gone from that? If you're being consistent, how in a space
reality slapped us in the face. Reality slapped us in the face. When people wanted those players from Blackchester United to go, when David De Gea was saving 20 shots per game, like look at the difference. Look at the difference now. 2-3 shots, bro. That's 2-3 goals against United. You look back then, we should have even been getting peppered 5-6 ones or whatever it was.
We need to bring David De Gea back.
Keepers.
That's what I'm talking about.
But we also had Maverick. Bro, we also had Maverick. Allow Musa.
That's a time.
Allow Musa, bro. Allow Musa.
He's
I don't care. We need to listen. Now 1 minute. Let me land. Let me land on this one. Let me land on this. No, let me land on this. We got Tom Heaton about, and you're telling me David can't be about where Tom Heaton can be here. Bring David back.
We had what's his name, Lee Grant or whatever. He was our 3rd backup.
Yeah, I'm saying, listen. You see, David would have, the way he loved the club, he would have done the Tom Heaton role, and every time someone would have messed up, he would have came and saved the day. Right now, if a Tom Heaton steps in, I don't think he's going to save the day. That's my thing. I'm not saying David comes back to start, but when we're looking for these experienced goalkeepers, the brother's what, 33 or something, 34.
You know what you're doing right now, Musa? You know what you're doing right now? It's like I'm coming to you for
And
advice.
got, right, 1 minute. Musa. The other day I saw the numbers. He's got the best goalkeeper stats in European football right now.
Musa, you know what you're doing right now? It's like I'm coming to you with advice, and I'm like, yo, Musa, my girl cheated on me. What should I do? And you're like, you know what? Just break up with her. That's it. She cheated on me, you break up. I break up with her and date another girl, and now this girl cheats on me twice. And you're like, you know what? Go back to the old one because she cheated once. No, that's not the logic, bro. Just because my replacement
never cheated.
Is worse than what
it was rumors.
So hold on.
The guy never cheated. It was rumors. It was rumors. It was rumors. It was rumors. The guy never cheated.
That's all
it was rumors. I found out it was lies.
It wasn't rumors. I was watching it with my eyes, Musa.
I was watching the real one.
Every game, bro.
He's a real one. It was rumors.
Musa, you're talking about he loved the club. I wish he loved claiming the ball in the air.
It was rumors, Safi. I'm telling you, it was rumors. I've got evidence. I've got evidence. I've got evidence.
No,
I've got evidence. It was rumors. I've got evidence. You know why? Let me show you the evidence. The evidence is this. The evidence was this. David De Gea couldn't play out from the back. That's what everybody said.
No, David De Gea was throwing the ball in the back. His leg against West Ham. I saw that with my own eyes.
Listen, no, but remember, we've sacked David De Gea. Remember, we sacked him the year he had the Golden Glove. So what am I hearing there? How can you have the Golden Glove? Listen, how can you be the best goalkeeper? How can you have the most clean sheets in the league and your dumbass fan base? This is why I say we deserve all the pay we get. This is like sacking. This is like getting rid of a striker who wins the Golden Boot. No, it doesn't matter. Or the Golden Boot.
Clean sheets is a defensive team effort. We all know that season.
The keeper's the pinnacle of that. The keeper's the pinnacle. No, I told man. If it was so, listen. If it was so easy, if it was so easy, let me show you to this. Let me show you to this. Every Premier League team that does well and has the most clean sheets, they have a sturdy goalkeeper. We're not having to say that he's the best in the world. We're not having to say that he's the best in the league, but for your team to pick up...
made 2 mistakes against Sevilla when we got knocked out. What are we talking about here?
That's okay. Alisson and them man make mistakes.
Right now. You're saying go back to your ex who cheated on you. I'm not going back, Musa. Allow it. I'm not going back to her. She cheated already. I saw the games.
This is why we have to suffer, you know. This is why we have to suffer. You know what? This is why we have to suffer.
Musa, he won a Golden Boot and he was like bottom 5 in the league and goals prevented. He was a free agent that summer and not a single club signed him. And you're trying to tell me
David De Gea had more shots on his goal than every other club in the league.
No, he didn't. That season, he didn't. Go and revisit the stats. I was sitting on this channel that season saying get rid of De Gea. You're not going to gaslight us, Musa. Allow it, man. He was shit.
You know why you're saying get rid of De Gea? Because man sold you the rumors and you believe the rumors. When we look back at the rumors, they were all fake.
Musa, I walked in and I saw her cheating on me. That's what I did, Musa. Saeed didn't tell me he caught her texting someone else. Zina didn't tell me I caught her at the bar.
Brother, it was AI. It was AI.
I saw her cheating on me. That's what happened,
It was
Musa.
AI.
You're trying to revisit and you're trying to do revisionism
It
thing.
was
I saw
AI.
it with my own eyes, Musa.
It was
now
AI.
You're gonna like me.
She loved you, bro. She loved you. Look where we've
Musa, yeah, that's what Musa's doing. But she loved you, no, she didn't.
No, Mandem though. Listen, we've just had Onana. Now we got Bayindi who does the splits before kickoff. Man does the splits. Man, allow me, man. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna be real. He's a gymnast.
I'm done.
He shaved his beard off, bro. He shaved his beard off, man. Because I cussed him online.
He does the splits. What is he doing the splits for? Bro, I'm done. All
right, let me get these super chats, man. Guys, yo, smash a like on the video, man. If we're not even on 1,000 likes here, well, shame on you, man. Shame on you guys, man. Big up to Yazideo, man. He says, big up the panel on the chat, smash the likes. Big up to my guy, Lazy Amarathi. He says, see us get destroyed because of Bruno for Liverpool. Fandizo says, LFC, Arsenal, and City away was because of Martinez. That's true as well, you know. A lot of them results came because of Martinez's passing ability as well. 100%, man. Say we need Roy Keane as our coach assistant to discipline our careless players. Big up to you, my guy. Knowledge to Saeed. I'm not making any predictions, but Wirtz may score or assist. It's United. We always have stuff like this happen to us. We break all wrong records, and players always catch life against us. The Cref London says, Musa spitting facts. We are getting royally slapped. Ekitike hat-trick incoming. Knowledge says, ideally, I want us to win, but that's not being realistic. With this manager, I don't have any confidence to beat any team, whether relegation, fodder, or top 6, or even though I know we can and should. It's sad. The first 5 minutes of the game will tell me if we can win, lose, or lose badly. Every fan always got that feeling that it's not our game within first 5 minutes. I can't see a win because Isak and Wirtz will catch life. Get your 7-ups ready for Sunday, says Godham. And Craftland says, picking one bad game of De Gea over 10 years of excellence is a madness. He's better than any
excellence.
now.
Sorry, man. One game as well. Okay.
There we go, man. There we go. Listen, man, this has been Box Office today. Mandem show, you know what I'm saying?
Guys, if you ever want to break up with your goal, don't go to Musa for advice. He will tell you to go back.
Man went and copped the goalkeeper that does the splits. That's all I know. The splits.
Musa, I agree with you. The replacement was garbage. But let's not act like he was that good in those last couple of years.
No, look.
Lemons is a full humble brother, man. So let's see.
Lemons played the bottom of the league team, and we got excited. Listen, it's real deal now. He's going against AK-47s. It's a different level now. I'm just saying. Let's take our time, Saeed. Because you're the first. See what he's saying? You're the first to finish these man off.
I know.
That's a crazy pause.
Yeah.
You and stuff. I've seen both of you, man. You man finished them. Anyway.
People,
crazy pause,
make sure you lot smash a like on the video, man. We need 1,000 likes ASAP right now. Everyone right now. Come to the front and center. You feel me? And hit the like button. We got a HMRC. We got Gyal talk. We got Lamborghini talk. We had everything today, man. We had Moses telling me I'm not back in the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be in the back and that. It's
You're
crazy.
getting sparked at the front or at the back. There's no win for you, Saeed. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving up your money.
Fight, bro. He's gonna walk away. He's gonna leave you.
I'm not involved. See me, if I know it's Pete, listen, I'm fighting if I know there's a chance, so I'm trying to get you out. But you're not walking me into a madness. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
That's what you're doing.
This guy just lets the bullies win the fight. It's like if you
listen,
ever seen Friday,
I know how it goes.
Friday, you see, if you ever seen Friday, this man will let Debo take his
brother. I've seen enough man. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I've seen enough man on the block try to do the Superman thing. It don't end nice. They come back and it's Pete. I've seen it.
Then we rock up to Anfield, we do the Ice Cube thing, and then you see Musa picking up the scraps. Yeah, my grandmama gave me that chain.
Listen, you know what it is? You know what it is though, Tech? I've seen bare man get into the fights they knew they couldn't win, and they start telling stories with black eyes. It's long, brother. Stop telling the stories now. We told you it was long for you. Man's talking about, you know what it was? I slipped, and I nearly, brother, there was no slipping. It was peak for you.
Yeah, it's peak. I can't lie, it's peak. Man. But listen, man, you lot, smash a like on the video, man. Make sure you follow up Texino, man. Texino, let them know what you got coming up, bro.
Yeah. Big text.
Listen, man, I'm going heavy on the YouTube thing. As you can see, I've loaded like a movie version of the Messi clip. I'm going to be shuffling all of my videos, uploading them on YouTube, as well as following up with lives as well. So go and follow my YouTube, Texino Live. Smash the likes here already as well. Now. 1K, we need 1K. Listen, the Mandem,
let me get that link right now.
Come on the panel straight after work as well. You get it? So we're putting out the work for you, man. Just smash the likes. Smash the likes, man. I pick up Saeed every time. Big up the panel.
Come on, people. Make sure you lot follow Texino right now. You know what I mean? Links in the comments right now. Make sure you lot follow Texino right now. Also be in the description as well, man. Staffy, let them know as well, man. What you got coming up?
Yeah, man. I took a hiatus from doing content, but I'll be back tomorrow. So just check out my channel, Staffy_TV. Yeah, we'll be back with the watch alongs. We'll be back with the content tomorrow. Y'all already know American Waffle every Thursday, anyways. So yeah, tune in, man. Tune in and big up to the panel, big up to everyone, big up to Musa, especially for the great marriage advice that he gave us today. Always go back to your ex, is what he said. That's what he said. Always go back to your ex.
Make sure you follow Musa as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm there. Musa reacts. I took a little break as well in this international break, but I'll be there doing a pre-Liverpool game, my opinion and what I think is going to happen, and then yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Preview should be out. I think Friday. When's the manager talking his nonsense?
Tomorrow.
Friday, innit?
Tomorrow,
Friday
innit?
morning.
Thursday.
Friday morning, no?
Yeah.
I
So
thought it was
yeah, I'll
Friday.
try to. Yeah, I'll wait till the manager talks before putting something out. But yeah, you know where to find me.
Big up, man.
Yeah, man. So make sure you lot follow Musa Reacts as well. Make sure you follow up United Real Therapy as well. He has dropped a video as well, Nuruddin. So make sure you lot check that video out, chat. Rhino, let them know what you got coming up, man.
Yeah, I've been lacking on my channel as well, man, but I'm gonna get back to it soon. Keep consistent with at least some match reactions and a few little bits of videos here and there. Make sure you check out Instagram. Go on Mass by Messi's official Instagram page. So we've dropped an official video. So obviously 3 weeks ago, Messi posted the soundtrack that my artist did and my producers produced. So we're doing the official soundtrack for his Mass Plus drink. And then the other day, we've actually dropped a little mini music video on the Mass by Messi Instagram. So make sure you check that out as well. And yeah, man, big up, man. Smash the likes and keep supporting. We've just dropped a video on TikTok as well, and Lizzie's TikTok as well. So check that out as well. Yeah,
man. Big up everyone, man. Everyone do bits, man. Everyone do bits. I'll be back tomorrow, man, with Tyrone. We'll be dropping a live tomorrow. So make sure you check out as well. And yeah, man, just stay blessed. This has been the Mandem Talk Chat. We'll see you next time. Peace.